Oh, what's up, everyone? What's good? What's good? What's good? If you guys can hear me, if you guys can see my camera, hear my microphone, everything else, feel free to let me know. And, I welcome you guys to another after hour conversation, a place for you guys to really just have fun, be yourselves, learn something new, and all the above as well. So, again, if you guys could hear me when it comes to with my microphone, if you can see my camera when it comes to with my cam, that's installed on my laptop. Oh, damn, I can't I can't speak today. So when it comes to with that, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up to all the new people who are here? For those who are new to this channel, and for those who are who have been rocking with me since day one, or I should say, supporting me since day one too. So what's up to all the moderators? Regular people who are not much, which are cool, and yeah, um, sorry for it took a little bit longer than I should. Just want to make sure that I got my dinner ready and everything else, but I'm not gonna eat and talk at the same time because that'll probably look tacky on my part too. But when it comes to with this podcast, especially for what you guys voted for, what you guys want to talk about when it comes to with relationships and watching Pop the Balloon and everything else. So yeah, I just really want to just, provide that for you guys too when it comes to with entertainment, have discussions about relationships too, since you voted for the pop the balloon or find love kind of reaction discussions too. So yeah. What's up, Melinda? Good to see you. So, oh, okay. So Michelle's gonna be late. Oh, understandable. If she's busy and she needs to just take care of stuff and everything else, that's totally fine. Whatever that she needs to do, that's totally cool. So it's all good. It's all good. But I appreciate you for being here, Melinda, especially for anyone who is just watching this live and watching the replay too. Even if you're, I say if you're watching this at home, which is, that's cool. But if you're at work, just really be careful with that. I don't want you to get in trouble with your boss, or if you're just working by yourself, if you're self-employed. I mean, that's a different topic. So when it comes to it, that I just really want to just really respect that too. So yeah, it's good to see you guys again too. And yeah, especially when it comes to with you know this new season and with the daylight savings and everything else. And I just want to know with from you guys, for anyone who is listening and for those who are watching the replay too, how you guys are doing. I just really want to check up on you guys too, respectfully, of course, when it comes to just like how you guys are doing and everything else too, when it comes to with spring and everything else. If you guys want to listen to me talk about spring too, what it actually means too, when it comes to for our overall health and everything else, and just like all those that beautiful stuff too, when it comes to with that. Yeah, she says. Oh yeah, that's cool, Melinda. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, if she's able to listen, that's cool too. I mean, I totally understand if she needs to just take care of what she needs to do, when it comes to just like with anything. And just like when it comes to what I'm about to share with you guys, if you're open to just really, just really having some food for thought when it comes to what I'm about to share too, when it comes to spring and everything else too. And I'm not sure if you guys are experiencing this too, but like when it comes to with spring, I really just love how spring just really allows us to just really, to really help us to really just evolve and to grow and to really just, renew ourselves too, if that makes sense. So let me see if I could put it on the screen too. Especially when it comes to with spring, it's just like when it comes to the meaning of spring too. It's just like seeing the flowers bloom and just like the weather just changing a little bit. And just like when it comes to with spring, and if you guys know about the four seasons too, like with spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And just like when it comes to with spring, especially how spring helps us to really just renew ourselves and to really just, to really help us to evolve, to really just doing some new stuff in our lives too, when it comes to just blossoming. And just like how we can really just do that when it comes to a spring, not just like physically, but also metaphorically for our mental health and emotional health, spiritual health, etc. And it's just really beautiful and powerful at the same time. It's just like when it comes to spring and how we can really just really take the time opportunity to really just, renew ourselves and really just like renew ourselves in the most powerful ways too when it comes to just what you want to let go, what you want to experience, what you want to, seek out, desire, however you want to call it too. When it comes to with this time too, especially with spring, even like we're dealing with some stuff too from previous season too, winter. And just like, just really, letting all that winter heaviness go too. And even just like when it comes to what you want to just let go, what you want to experience, renewing yourself and just really, embracing that as well when it comes to spring and just like how you can really just take the time for ourselves to really just renew ourselves and to really just really doing that in a really powerful way, especially in our relationships with life, not just, with other people in our environment, but also within ourselves too. So when we take the time for ourselves to really just, going on that journey of renewing ourselves and how we want to just really being a better, newer version of ourselves too, on a regular basis, not trying to be stuck in a rut, even though like when it comes to with grounding, just really finding stillness when it's needed, and really just going on that renewal journey when it's needed too, you know. So I don't know if you guys ever experienced that as well. You're more than welcome to have that kind of conversation if you're open to that as well. Yeah, Melinda says, yes, yeah, that's powerful. And if you want to share about those downloads, Belinda, you're more than welcome to do so. If not, that is totally cool too. Because like even like with me too, like I've been getting those downloads lately too. I even having these kind of wicked dreams. I'll tell you a really powerful dream too. And feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too, because I might share this again probably before the end of this podcast. So basically, in my dream that I had too, that I got married. Literally, I got married to a beautiful woman that I didn't even know. It was just surreal. The surrounding was really beautiful. It was kind of like a really chill and very like holistic hippie-ish kind of like vibe too. But like, I was looking nice, with the suit and all that. But like the woman that I was gonna marry to, like I didn't know who she was. It was just wicked. But then like I felt like someone was closing my eyes, and then all of a sudden I woke up. It was just surreal. I just like, what the heck? And when the time that I woke up, it was 12:22 a.m. in the morning. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why did I have that dream and wake up at 12:22 a.m. in the morning? That was some divine timing stuff right there too. And so it was just like a surreal kind of like dream too. Even just like, like with those downloads too, Melinda, like you were just talking about. That's really powerful. Downloads come in so many forms too, just like within our body, in our thoughts, in our mind and everything else too. If I'm wrong about that, feel free to let me know. Because sometimes when we get downloads too, sometimes it will connect to us in the most powerful ways, even differently too for other people. It could be like certain downloads you really just feel in your chest or in your hips or in your feet, hands, whichever too. So yeah, the dream. I don't know how to describe it, Belinda, when it comes to with the dream. But like when it comes to like what I was just like with the dream, it was really surreal. It was just like it was like a wedding setting. It was really chill, very serene. The woman that I was going to marry, she had like a really sexy, but yet like I say like not raspy, but very like a chill kind of like sexy voice too. So it's really interesting. But like I didn't know who she was. I was like, what the heck? Am I being married? But then like I felt my eyes being covered, and I think she was trying to talk to me. It was very like loving. But then I woke up. It was just like, what? I was like, what the hell? I mean, I'm still trying to decipher what it really means too, but I'm just gonna let it go and just embrace it. So it was really powerful. So I'm gonna share it again too for anyone who wants to listen to that story again. So it was just like a really powerful dream. I I even told like a close friend of mine about this dream too, and she really thought it was really powerful as well. So I was like, "Oh, okay." I told my dad about it too, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna get ready? You better just find you really, like a job that you really just love to do and just go at it, man." And it's like, yeah, I get that, So, but other than that, though, too, I think like it's like that dream too is kind of like symbolic to me in a ways because it's kind of like I've been really been focusing on my goals too and just really being committed to that. And I kind of felt like that was kind of like a symbolic kind of dream too when it comes to what I've been like, desiring too. So it's kind of like that symbolic, kind of dream, but also too at the same time, it can also mean something else. So it was just really weird. I don't know if you guys ever had those kind of similar dreams too, that was kind of symbolic, but at the same time that you will never forget. If you want to just share that too in the chat or watching the replay too, if you want to share in the comment section, feel free to do so. So yeah, just really getting back to, with spring as well, when it comes to just renewing ourselves and how you really want to just grow and really just grow and renew ourselves too, especially during this time of spring. Just really taking the time for yourself to really just doing that in your own terms. Even you don't have to just listening to like, with this presentation, even if you want to, that's totally cool. But like what you can really just get from this part of this presentation that I'm sharing with you guys too, it's just like, it's just like, how can I renew myself for spring? Just really, diving deep into those goals that you want to just, experience, in your life as well, even if it's the most smallest one too. So just really, connecting with that with yourself too, and just really going on that journey of renewal and just really new beginnings as well. Just really doing something new, blossoming as a person that you are too. So that's basically it. I want to just talk about when it comes to spring. And yeah, let me see if I can pull it back up. There you go. So yeah, so feel free to share about what I've just shared about the dreams and spring and everything else. If you have any questions about that too, how you really want to just really renew yourself and to really just doing something new for spring as well. If you want to do that, of course. So dream a lot less words, dude. With a beautiful lady. There was a child in hall with another, and it was a fading. Oh wow, that's a wicked dream too. So that was your dream too, Melinda? Oh, that's powerful. What did it have like a meaning for you when it comes to just from experiencing that? If you want to share. Wow, that was 2 or 3 nights ago. Oh shit. Oh, that's powerful. So you woke up at 2:22, and you that was powerful. Let me read that message again. Do dream lot less words. Treatment of the beautiful lady as a child. Wow, that's wicked. Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Melinda. Oh, that's pretty powerful. Mm. So, like, for you, Melinda, did it have like a meaning for it too? Did you like decipher what it meant when it comes to it, that dream? Or are you still deciphering it? Which I totally understand too, because with my dream as well, I'm trying to decipher what that really means too, when it comes to with this just being the wedding setting and with the mysterious woman covering my eyes, and I woke up at 12:22 a.m. So wicked. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. So yeah, we'll ask Michelle too if when she has the time to just come into the chat too. So definitely. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, shout out to Michelle for helping you out with that too. So that's pretty powerful. Powerful stuff. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, hope you guys like the presentation that I was sharing with you guys too when it comes to with that as well. And if you guys ever want to just download that presentation for free, you know, um, wherever you guys want to on my Patreon page, you're more than welcome to check out my, website links to below if you want to check out my Patreon. So it's linked in the chat right now, pinned it at the top. If you guys want to check out that link, you'll go directly to the Patreon if you click that. Then you could just really find some cool stuff you can really download when it comes to with presentations and reaction videos to exclusive ones as well. It's just like as long as you don't share it on social media, just download it and watch it for fun. So, oh yeah, I can understand that if you can't remember too. So yeah, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just asking questions. So it's all good, Melinda. It's all good. Yeah, if you can't remember, that's totally cool. No worries. So let me see if I could put this on the screen. There we go. There we go. So we're going to watch the recent episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, which is, the men will be on the panel. So, oh boy, this is going to be an interesting one too. So, shout out to Arlette O'Malley when it comes to with this, particular Pop the Balloon kind of series too. And if you guys ever want to check out the playlist that I've created too, so if you guys ever want to watch the recent Pop That Balloon episodes or the first one as well, because I put them all in, from the recent ones to the oldest ones, you're more than welcome to check out the playlist, which is linked in the description below too, if you guys ever want to check it out. And so when it comes to with the dudes on the panel this time, I hope they're awesome dudes. Hope they're more enthusiastic because when the women on the lineup too, or I should say, I think I said on the panel. Yeah, when the women are on the panel, on the lineup, especially in this particular podcast, it's more energetic too. But when it comes to with the dudes, I don't know. Maybe they're nervous or something. So I don't know. Feel free to share about that too. So when it comes to with that, just when it comes to a certain people and everything else. But I'm not here to judge, even though we probably might when it comes to how certain people interact with each other too, and just really having discussions about that as well too. So again, feel free to get your favorite drinks, snacks, self-care supplies, whatever you want to call it too, when it comes to with this particular podcast and everything else. And let me see what you're sharing too. There was a celebration inside a church. Oh, it's a celebration in the church school gym room? Oh, okay. So the setting was at like a church school, huh? Interesting. That's pretty symbolic there. Powerful. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Melinda. That's pretty powerful. But anyways, too, I'm not trying to ignore you too. When it comes to with that, I'm just really trying to decipher as well. So when it comes to with your dream as well, and yeah, that was a celebration. Maybe that celebration was like a meaning, has like a deep meaning to it too. If um if I'm wrong about that, feel free to let me know. So that's deep. And you're more than welcome to share more if you're interested, Melinda. So without further ado, let's get this party started with this recent episode. So let me see what's all about. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, dream you had is really deep. So yeah, I agree with that. Yo, what's up with that guy's vest? Oh, she's black. It's an hour long. Oh, excuse me. No offense. Looks like he's going on vacation. Uh-oh. And he rubs his hands together. You're up to something. That dude up to something. He's rubbing his hands together. Hold up. You up to something. That dude up to something. That's cool. I know, right? Gotta hold on. Let me pause that. Yeah, they gotta have like this rule too, like when it comes to just leaving the glasses or sunglasses, like not having them on the show because it's kind of like being disrespectful, especially in the inside kind of environment. That's just me saying that too. So yeah, I agree with that, Melinda. I know Michelle and you, Melinda, have shared this before too, but it's like these kids are wearing glasses indoors. That's kind of rude, man. They can't have that kind of like interaction with an opposite sex, just really having that kind of like eye gazing moment too. So yeah, it's just hopefully Arlette makes that kind of rule for those, for especially for the dudes. Mostly they've been the ones that have been just doing that the most. So hopefully, down the road too, that would be like a rule too for the dudes out there who want to be on the lineup, just to really take off your glasses, or take off, your shades. So unless you have like a condition, that's totally understandable. If like someone's blind, that's an exception to the rule because he has like a physical disability. But like when it comes to regular people who just wear them just for, for show and for just to look good, I mean, to each their own, I guess. But at the same time, it's just really showing respect to the host and the person who's running the podcast to really just take out the sunglasses, to unless you have like a medical condition too. So yeah, just really being respectful on both of those terms too. But yeah, definitely well said, Melinda. But anyways, let's continue. They look like drug dealers.
Before
No
we jump
offense.
into Pop the Balloon, I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for
Hey,
sponsoring
shout out
this
to her
video.
that. She look good.
The dress that I have on
Okay.
today is the smooth, double-lined mock
Hey,
neck maxi dress in
hey.
black.
Okay. All right, got that Aaliyah look. Okay, a model fit.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some single men lined up. Make some noise, guys.
Ooh, come
All
on,
right.
man. Put some
So
more
we're going to be bringing
enthusiasm
out
in
some
that
single
shit.
ladies one
The
by
fuck?
one. When she comes around this corner, if you're liking what you're seeing, she's your type, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're not feeling, you're just not a fan of, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready? Okay. All right.
Yo, that's a fact, Melinda. That's true. You ain't wrong about that. Arlette could where's she knows her fashion. So shout out to Arlette. Yeah, definitely. For sure. If she could wear anything, it'll look nice on her too. So definitely. Saying that respectfully, of course, because she's married. So yes, giving credit where credit's due when it comes to with her and her podcast with her husband that they run too. So yeah, definitely. She could wear anything and it'll look good. Even if it's like a costume too. So yes, like costume like a you wear at the WonderCon or something or Comic Con, etc. So yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Okay, let's get started then. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady.
All right.
Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Who's this tall?
My name is Nikki.
Nikki.
I'm born in Phoenix, Arizona. My family is from Louisiana and Kansas, so I'm a Southern belle.
Okay, Southern Belle. She got
And
a
Nikki,
pretty
how old
hair.
are you?
I am 40.
40.
40
Okay.
Oh, she looks good for you.
And what do
Okay,
you do?
good.
I'm a teacher and also work for the city of Phoenix. And also, I'm currently going to be doing a career change. So I'm going to finish up my medical degree. Also,
Good for
I have
her.
my own
From
small
teacher to
pastry
medical. That's
business.
quite
So
a
I do
jump.
cupcakes and cookies and
Okay,
stuff
good
like
for
that.
her.
And also, I'm
Well
working on
established.
a skit. So I'm working on that. Hopefully, I get that done soon. And I go to the gym about 6 to 4 times out of the week.
Okay.
Wow.
I do
Okay.
racquetball. I do boxing. I just started
Oh,
that
she
as
fucked
These
well.
are all
up,
the things
man.
that you do for
Yes.
fun. Okay.
Yeah, she can fuck you up.
All right.
Yeah.
So now what
Right?
do you look for in a man?
Oh my gosh, I want someone who
Beautiful
loves the
indeed.
Lord. I am a PK kid. My dad was a pastor. I love him. And I was raised in a Christian household, so I'm used to that. I want someone who's caring, compassionate, has great communication skills, and who can love me. That's what
Okay.
I want.
So now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Someone who doesn't know the Lord, Yahweh and Yahshua. That's my deal breaker. And someone who doesn't have good communication skills, or that's all I can think of right now.
Okay, no, that's good.
Okay.
All right, so we have not got any pop balloons.
Okay.
So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
I'll have you hold that.
Oh,
Okay,
you
so we
pop.
did get one. Come on over. Let's go
Okay.
see why he
Oh,
ended up popping. Your name and age.
My name is Sincere. I'm 45.
And Sincere, what do you do?
I own my own tax firm and I also personal train.
Okay.
Or you could kick him to the curb. What do you mean by that, Melinda? Can you clarify? Because I'm trying to understand where you're coming from with that. I'm not trying to be judgmental with these dudes. I know they're kind of like nervous being on the show, but feel free to clarify what you said there too. You're laughing. I just want to know what you're talking about. Just to clarify. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she could kick him to the curb, literally. Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, she boxing and she's keeping it shape when it comes to the boxing. She got hands, so okay. Definitely, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Thanks for clarifying. Let's continue.
Hey, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
Basically just the initial physical attraction, and then more so I'm a little more spiritual than religious.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's probably one of her strong points. You need to be Christian, go to church, and just not aligning with what I'm doing.
Okay, I see here.
Hmm.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's very nice looking, very nice put together.
Thank you.
I don't really know him.
He
I
looks
would
like
to
a
get. I would,
GTA
I mean,
character.
if I got to know
What's
him, I
up
try
with
to
the
judge
sneakers,
people
eh?
based off
That's
their
interesting.
personality
That's
and just
stand
talking
out.
to them and spending time with them. But his outer appearance, he looks nice.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank
Beautiful young lady herself.
Thank you.
you. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So we've now got 5 guys left.
Mhm.
Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
So, do you guys have any children?
Okay,
You do?
you want to? That's your question. You want to
Yes.
ask about children?
And also, how old are your children?
How old are they? Okay. Oh, let's start over here. Your name and age.
My name is Jayville.
Oh, yeah, the
age
sneakers
43.
look pretty cool. I'm not
And
gonna
Jayville,
lie.
what do you do?
They look
So I own the top Black and brown owned education and tutoring company in the country, as well as a financial literacy and credit organization as well.
Very nice.
So, do you have any children? And if you do, how many and how old are they?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have one daughter and she's 3.5, almost 4 in April.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Jonathan, 41.
Jonathan,
what do you do?
I own a barbershop.
Okay, very nice.
Kids' age is 12 and 17.
Okay.
Oh, they're teenagers.
2.
Yeesh.
Over here, your name
He's
and
got
age.
2
My name is
teen
Mel.
looking
I'm
kids.
46.
And Mel, what do you do?
So I'm a designer, a stylist, and a fashion brand owner of Head Attire. We represent love and positivity through fashion.
Okay.
Cool.
Is that what you have on today?
Absolutely. Self-love.
That's cool, right?
Hey.
Yeah.
And
Very
now,
nice.
how many kids do you have and how old are
I have
they?
2, boy and a girl. My boy is the oldest. He's 16. My daughter's 11. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Mm.
And over here, your name and age.
My name is Reggie. I am 44.
Okay. Reggie, what do you do?
I do project management for a surgical supply company, and I'm also a day trader
Okay.
and an entrepreneur as well. And I do have a daughter, and she is 9.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Then we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. Nick, what do you do?
I invest in the real estate, and I do real estate. I'm helping like low income families buying their first homes. Sometimes they could put 0 down, or I help them find programs that could even give them money to put down.
Nice.
Yeah, no. So
Okay. And so, why did you end up popping your balloon?
she's so beautiful, but that was not initial attraction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's nice looking. Like I
Mm,
said, I just would have
Camera
to get
guy
to know
did it
him
again.
more and just pick his brain and just learn more about him. But not really.
Okay. All right.
But he's still nice looking though.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Thank you. Let's head on back. So we now have 4 guys left, and you got to hear from them, hear about how many kids they have, how old they are. So now I'm gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay. Um,
Whenever she
can I ask
pick.
a question?
Next round. Yeah, next round. See, you asked about the kids. You should have asked a little more.
I'm sorry.
Hmm. Can't decide.
Okay.
Decisions,
I'm sorry.
decisions.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. So why
Mm.
did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear her out. She's in the education field, so I'm in the education space as well.
Mhm.
Seemed like a pretty decent young lady, so just kind of wanted to feel her out a little bit.
Understandable.
All
man.
right. And why'd you end up popping his?
I'm gonna be honest. I really had to figure it out. I'm sorry. I had to figure it. I'm like, who do I pop? And I'm sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I was like,
All good.
okay, let me pop you. But you're very well
sure.
put together, very nice looking,
For sure.
and I love that you work with kids.
Appreciate
yeah.
it. Thank you much.
You're
Appreciate it.
Cool,
welcome.
man.
Okay.
Respect.
Now you can ask another question for our
Okay.
3 remaining guys.
What are your goals for the next 4 or 3
Wait,
years? Like, where do you see
Did
yourself, and
Arlette?
what
Hold on.
goals are you
whoa,
working
wait,
on
wait,
right
wait.
now?
Let me stop right there. Did Arlette ask her if she has any kids or no? Or is it that kind of rude question not to ask her? I'm just curious if you're listening to this too, Melinda or Michelle or anyone else who's watching. So I'm not sure if Arlette asked her the same question. I know she asked them. I'm not sure if she answered that herself. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not tripping. Or if I'm going senile too, which is, I need to work on that. Yeah, she's totally real and reserved. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure if she asked the same question to her if she has any kind of kids too or children, or if we didn't get to that as well. I'm jumping to conclusions. So I don't know. Anyways, let's continue. See what happens next.
Okay. Let's start here.
Don't say my name.
Name and age. Mhm.
Jonathan, 41. I see myself owning a chain of barbershops.
Nice looking,
Sure.
and I love that you work with kids.
Seemed like a pretty decent young lady, so
Back. So we now have 4 guys left, and you got to hear from them, hear about how many kids they have, how old they are. So now I'm gonna have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
No, didn't hear anything. I figured as much. No, nothing. She ain't
Can I ask a
asking the
question?
same question.
No
Next
question.
round. Yeah, next round. See, you asked about the kids. You should have asked a little more.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Um,
No, she didn't. Yeah,
Okay.
I thought so.
I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, let's
All
continue.
right.
with
So
it.
why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear her out. She's in the education field, so I'm in the education space as well.
Mhm.
Seemed like a pretty decent young lady, so just kind of wanted to feel her out a little bit.
Okay. All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
I'm gonna be honest. I really had to figure it out. I'm sorry. I had to figure it. I'm like, who do I pop? And I'm sorry. I don't know. For some reason, I was like,
All good.
okay, let me pop you. But you're very well
sure.
put together, very nice looking,
For sure.
and I love that you work with kids.
Appreciate
yeah.
it. Thank you much.
You're
Appreciate it.
welcome.
Okay. Now you can ask another question for our
Okay.
3 remaining guys.
What are your goals for the next 4 or 3 years? Like, where do you see yourself, and what goals are you working on right now?
Okay. Let's start here.
Don't say my name.
Name and age. Mhm.
Jonathan, 41. I see myself owning a chain of barbershops all over. However many I can open. So
Okay.
That's what I see myself.
Very nice.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
And
cool.
over here, answer to her question.
Yes. Me being an entrepreneur that I am, I definitely want to expand the portfolio of real estate. But for now, my next, you said 4 years,
Yes.
5 years.
Yes.
I just see myself expanding my brand as a designer. So I really want to touch the world with love. And the way that I do it is through fashion. So I really want to take it worldwide. Continue to build and travel, spread love across the world.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what about over here?
Yeah, so right now I'm a part of a great company.
That's
I have
true.
a nice
Melinda.
career, and I'm happy where I'm at the surgical supply company that I'm at, Kristen Surgical Supplies. Also, I do day trade as well, so I definitely want
that's
to
a good
expand
point there,
upon that
Melinda, when it comes
and
to
just
accounts.
kind of level up my capital and just really just run it up and scale up with that, and be a professional trader. So, but yeah,
Professional
those 2
trader.
things,
huh?
I just plan to really just kind of just keep scaling up with those things and just leveling up. I'm at a great space, but there's levels to this. So yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
you.
All right. And now what about for yourself? What are
My
your
goals?
goals?
I know I want to this year, my goal is to have my own first home.
Mhm.
So I know I want to get more homes and just create more wealth. And so I can make sure that I can have money saved when I have kids, so I can make sure they're in a better place than where I'm at today. Because my parents worked very hard to get me where I'm at, but I want to make sure my kids can have an easier life, if
Nice.
that makes sense.
No, definitely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so it is time to pop one of these
Yeah,
balloons.
Commendable goal.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
another
Let's
balloon
go see
pop.
why he ended up popping.
okay.
Why did you end up popping your balloon?
So
I'm
I got to
sorry.
start off by saying she's a gorgeous woman, right? But based on my dating experiences lately, I kind of prefer someone with at least one kid because they just nurture different, you know.
Mhm.
And it's not a criteria, but it's kind of a preference. And I feel like maybe some of these other guys might, you know, be okay with it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, overall beautiful though.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if he were to approach you, is he someone you would speak
I
to?
would. I would have took his number and went on a date and called him.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Oh man,
All right. Cool. Thank
you
Okay,
guys
thank
just
you, yeah.
You're
shot yourself in the foot.
Okay.
Right
Why did you end up
there.
popping your balloon?
Yeah,
I just
it
need
really is, man.
I own 2 homes already, so just need a more woman that's more into investments already.
Okay.
Mm.
I see.
Mm.
All right. So same thing here. If he approached you, someone you would speak to?
He's very nice looking as well. So I would have talked to him and got to know him on a deeper level, because I do have other
I
investments.
hook you up with
just
some
didn't speak up
discounts for
Okay.
Yeah.
an edge up or something
All
for
right,
your
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
relative.
we've got one pop balloon over
Yeah.
here. Do you guys have any questions for one another?
Yeah, I know, right, Melinda? Dang is right.
I'm sorry. I'm
Shoot,
sorry.
is it ladies first?
No, you can go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
That's nice of
Um,
him to say that.
So you
Respectful.
said you were how old? I'm sorry,
I'm 40.
40 years old.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm not a big churchgoer.
Okay.
I was raised in the church. I went to church 3 times a week when I was a kid. So
Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
yeah. So
Mm.
being raised that way, a person could go one of 2 ways. Either
Okay.
you gotta go on to be like a pastor or
Mhm.
or become more involved into that type of thing, into church and that kind of thing, or you kind of go left. You gotta just watch football on Sundays.
Okay.
So I'm kind of
Yeah, I can understand where he's coming from with that. And just to pause it for a minute too, like just like even like with me, I grew up in this, my dad is Christian. My mom was, kind of grew up a Jehovah's Witness. And that's just funny too. Like when it comes to going either way, like if you stick to like with, the church lifestyle, you become a priest or a pastor, I should say, or a priest or pastor, or if you just go on the other route too. Like even like with me, I'm like in the middle. I'm embracing my nerdy hippie side. So I'm like a hippie at heart. I love plants, the trees, shamanism and everything else, everything occultic when it comes to with, the occultic stuff too. But at the same time, I love God as well in all forms too, in different cultures. So I don't know if you guys feel the same, like similar way too, or differently, which is totally fine when it comes to with your connection to the God, with source, however you want to call it too, in your culture, in your lifestyle, or just like in general too, which is beautiful. How you really connect with source and how you connect with God in your culture and in your lifestyle too, not just by going to church, but also with the activities that you love to do too, with your with your energy, creative energy, and all that stuff too. Your dream that you had was in St. Columbian. Where's that at? Is that where in your area, Melinda? That sounds pretty wicked. I'm just asking too if you want to share more. But yeah, getting back to what I was sharing too, what he's talking about, it's just, yeah, I can relate to that because, I love Jesus. Jesus is a cool dude, especially from the Old Testament and the real origin stories with him. It's just, I'm not religious whatsoever and I'm cool with that. So, and if you guys are religious or if you guys aren't, that's totally cool. You guys are always welcome here too. So where you grew up in Loveland, Ohio? Oh, okay. Cool, cool. I never been there, so yeah, that's cool. Is it like a nice place to visit, Melinda, when it comes to St. Columbian? Feel free to let me know if you want to share that. So that's interesting. Really interesting. And getting back to what he's talking about, I can relate to that too. And if you guys can relate to him too, you're more than welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well. So there you
But
go.
watch football on Sundays kind of guy.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. So, but yeah, I just wanted to just kind of hear you out, and you are an attractive woman,
Thank you.
and I don't have anything bad to say about you or anything like that. It's just that I don't think I'm your type. I don't think, like, as far as like lifestyle and like, or should I say, maybe spirituality and like religion, as far as that goes. I think I would frustrate you.
Really?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
frustrate you because, like you said, you're big into church and that kind of thing. You probably go to
Right.
church every Sunday.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do.
nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
If
Yeah,
that's your
you'd probably be
passion,
like,
that's cool.
you'd probably be frustrated because I'd be like, I'm trying to watch at least
So
2-3 games.
So you would
Shit.
never go
I
to
can
church on
understand where he's
Sunday?
coming from.
Or just
I
I'm just
would.
wondering.
You know what though? Honestly, because it's like this. I do have a daughter. I want to take her to church.
Okay.
Maybe once a month. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Once a month, maybe twice, maybe even twice a month. But by myself, it's just a lot of work getting her up and going and doing her hair and getting her all dolled up for church. So it's just easier for me to just kind of just stay at home, honestly.
So you
But
have
if
your
I had
I'm sorry.
someone that would kind of like help motivate me and her to get going and do that kind of thing,
Okay.
because I'm not
Mm,
anti-church. It's just that I'm not
right.
like overly motivated to go every week and that kind of
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from too. So yeah, like even like with me too. I'm just gonna put myself as an example. Like, I mean, I have nothing against people going to church, but like for my own preferences, I just my personal connection with God is personal. So I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, if you guys like when it comes to with your personal connection with God, or if it's just like with that too, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that too. When it comes to with your own spiritual connection with God and Source, however you want to call that too in your culture and in your lifestyle too. So it's kind of like to people who go to church. Hey, that's cool. I have nothing against that. My best friend of 20 years goes to church every Sunday with his girlfriend. Even my dad goes to church too now because he hasn't went to church for a while, even though he kind of grew up in that kind of environment. But with me, I'm like, it's just like I'm not against it. It's just not for me because my connection with God is in my yoga practice, basically, and to the things that I do as well. So yeah, that's just me though. But for those who love going to church for the right reasons, that's cool. So oh, you feel the same way too? Nice, nice, cool stuff. Oh, it is a nice place. You had your dad's birthday. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Wow. So you had your dad's birthday in one of the buildings? Oh, that's pretty powerful. Wow. I bet it was a really powerful experience for you and your family, Belinda. Oh yeah, for sure. And like especially how people want to connect with God in their own personal lives, which is totally their choice too for adults and for men and women especially too. However you want to identify yourself too. So even if you don't believe in God, that's totally your choice. So when it comes to you with that, how you feel and think about that as well. So yeah, definitely, it's definitely personal for people too. It's their own personal thing. So yeah, definitely, definitely. But anyways, let's go back to the episode.
So would that be a deal breaker for you?
No, long as he, as long as he does go sometime, because I do want someone to go with me sometime. I don't want to be, you see sometimes a lot of Black women in church and they by themselves. And I'm like, okay, where your husband? They at home watching football. But I'm just saying every once in a while, it would be nice to be able to go to church with my significant other.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're good?
You know what? What you said was a great response, but
Yeah.
is she my type? I would say yes and no, but
Okay.
I'm gonna pop my balloon.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop my balloon.
All right. All right.
Oh,
No problem. Let's head on back then, girl.
that's all the balloons, right?
All right. Well, that is all of the balloons popped, unfortunately, but
Aw.
thank you so much for
She
coming
seems like a
on.
lovely
Take the
woman, though.
mic. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Yeah, she seems like a lovely woman. I hope she finds a partner that's passionate about, when it comes to with her faith and all that too. So 4th of July. Oh, you're gonna have a family reunion? That's cool. Hope it all goes well. That's cool. Shout out to you and your family, Melinda. That's cool stuff. Yeah, hopefully she'll find a man that's, compatible to her too, which is, I think she'll pull it off. So interesting. See what happens next. Yeah, she's cool. Everybody give me a
All right. Let's bring out our next single lady.
let's see who's next.
Hello. Welcome in.
Oh.
What's your name?
I'm Lamika.
Lamika, how old are you?
I'm 38.
And what do you do?
I'm a radio personality. I'm also a business owner.
Okay, Malika.
And I also work for a car manufacturing company.
Okay, I hear it in the voice, the radio personality.
Yeah, she definitely an entertainer for sure. She got that voice of a radio personality, which is cool. Yeah, I can understand that. The previous person who walked up on the lineup. Yeah, I felt bad for her too because she seems like a genuine good person. So yeah, definitely. Hope she finds what she's looking for. She seems like a cool person. The last woman that walked up on the lineup too. But yeah, with her, the radio personality, she seems cool. She seems like a fun person to be around with. That seems cool. Definitely for sure.
Yes, sir.
And now what do you like to do for fun?
I'm very open to doing anything
Okay.
once. But traveling, of course, like everybody. I love to go and experience some fine dining or some hot wings with a little lemon pepper. But yeah, I'm a cheer mom, so I enjoy going to games and stuff.
Okay, so you have kids?
I have a daughter.
A daughter. How old is she?
14.
14. Okay.
14,
Now, what are
yeah.
some things you
Oh,
look for in a man?
I need somebody that's ready to be. We're here, so I would imagine you're ready.
Yes.
Somebody that's ready to lead, learn, listen, love,
The 3
understand
Ls.
that everything not gonna be understood. So compromise. And somebody who's very supportive. I have a very, very strong support system. So I need my man to be the same way.
Nice. Yes.
And then a hustler, and I don't mean on the street. I mean, you're gonna make it work. We're gonna get to it by all means necessary.
Yes. Okay.
So somebody that's goal driven, motivated.
Got it. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A cigarette smoker. And that's probably the top one. I'm not even. Yeah, I got some petty stuff in my head.
Okay.
It's.
All right. So we have not got any pop balloons. So let me hand you a pick.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. Hold on to that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Yes. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
Okay. Y'all dress nice. Y'all look good. Okay.
Okay, and one more.
Let me get a good look.
Okay, let's start with the first one you popped. Okay, let's have your name and age.
My name is Nick. I'm 40.
Okay. And Nick, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
Pretty much I was gonna pop, but at the same time I was like, okay, let me just wait and see what happens.
Okay. Why were you gonna pop?
She gorgeous. She's so beautiful, but at the same time, like, she's too short. I was like, if she like my partner,
Her outfit's pretty
I wish I
fire,
have
I'm
like,
not gonna lie.
like a giraffe or
Her
something.
outfit is pretty fire.
Okay.
So,
No
but,
worries.
you're beautiful.
I appreciate
That
that.
chocolate kind of.
All right. So why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Look to it. Her outfit's fire.
So if I was at the bar, or if I would, let me take that back. If I was in Walmart and he walked down the aisle, I wouldn't double take.
Mm,
You know,
okay.
and it's nothing personal. You dress nice. I'm just not initially attracted.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Then you popped one more. Let's
Oh.
have your name and age.
My name is Reggie, and I'm 44.
And Reggie, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I think she's attractive, and
Thank you.
she's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
She's got a lot of good qualities. So I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
Nice looking, just not what I would go for on the regular.
Got it.
I'm not gonna put you in the Walmart. We already went there. So I was at the mall, you know.
Okay.
Hotel.
All
She's
right,
funny.
thank you. Okay, let's head on
No,
back.
she's funny.
We've got 4 guys left.
Nice
Go
outfit,
ahead and
though. Her
ask them
outfit's
a
pretty
question.
fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Outfit's fire.
so I decided to wear this outfit today because I wanted to be like an all-purpose, right? So
Yeah, her
based on what
outfit's
you have on
fire.
today, if we were
How
on
you
a
guys
date,
feel about her
where are
outfit,
we at?
It's all the fashion enthusiasts out there. You like her outfit? Her outfit's pretty fire, in my opinion, of course. It looks really cool. So feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well.
And why did you choose that place?
Okay, let's start there and come back. All right, let's get your name and age first, and then the answer to her question.
Okay, so my name is Mel. I'm 46.
Oh, you look good for
Thank
46.
you. I appreciate it. You know, that's all God.
Uh-oh.
Baby,
She
you know.
flirting.
Right.
Did
Sorry,
y'all
question?
did y'all hear that? That was a key indicator of flirtation right there. She could call him cute. Oh shit. That'll light a fire in him. Shit. Okay. Hey, yo.
I forgot the
Okay.
question.
Oh, you want the question? So, based on what you have on today,
Okay.
if we were on a date, where are we at, and why did you choose that place?
So this is my all-purpose outfit. I'm a designer, so these are one of my pieces.
Love that.
I'm assuming it's around Valentine's Day, so I chose these colors. Valentine's, I love comedy. We're gonna do that. I know a couple comedians. So I like that. Maybe some nice dinner afterwards, you know, drink, just have fun, just vibe, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
A girl love to eat.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I think
Okay,
it
let's start
might-
with
it
your
might
name and
be a good
age.
match
My name is
together.
Sincere.
Him
I'm
and
45.
that dude.
Okay.
Her
And
and that
Sincere,
dude.
if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
So for me personally, like I said, it's an everyday unit. It's not too out of the ordinary what I'm aware normally anyway. But on the nights, we'll have an elevated experience. We're gonna have some live music. After we have some live music, we're gonna go somewhere like, I know y'all might not be from Houston, but Bungalow. It's just an elevated eating experience, nice fine dining. You're gonna go in, sit down, rooftop, beautiful rooftop, candlelit, and do our thing and get to know each other.
Okay.
All right. Name and age and answer to her question.
Jonathan, 41. You said with your outfit, right? Where we would take you on a date?
With your outfit.
And mine?
I thought mine was all purpose, but you know.
She's
think I'm on
funny.
purpose
I like her
anyway.
energy.
Well, I would take
She's
you
cool,
the way
she's
you
cool.
looking. I think we'll go to somewhere to dance first.
Okay.
Then maybe somewhere nice, Fleming's or somewhere to get a steak or something like that, shrimp,
Steak
lobster or
man.
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
He likes the meat. He wants his meat. He don't want no
And over
red,
here, your
he
name
don't
and
want no
age and answer to
water.
her question.
Just
My name is JVille,
Okay.
43. I say the
Okay.
way that you dress, I'm not sure what area you're coming from, but maybe the Omni PGA over in Dallas. It's obviously on the golf course.
Okay.
The outfit you have kind of looks like a little bit of a brunchy style,
Right.
slight professional
Oh,
style.
yeah.
You talked about radio, so we could talk about ideas that you have, on the radio station and the set, any business ideas, and we could also move it casually. So nice vibe, chill music, golf course view, serene. Real nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice bougie crowd. Love that.
Elevated experiences, you
Elevated.
know? All right. So I am going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay. One.
Yes, one.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, damn.
All right. So, Jayville, why'd you have your
I
balloon
had to get a
unpopped?
little snack.
She's very nice looking.
Thank you.
Looks like she's fun and has her stuff together. So just want to hear her out for
Okay,
sure. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And so, why'd you end up popping his balloon?
You are dressed very well. Love it.
Thank you. Okay.
It's just maybe it's a lisp.
Okay.
Nice looking.
Yeah.
That's all.
Retainer. Okay.
You have
Got
the, is it like Invisalign?
It's the
or-
retainer.
Retainer. Yeah.
Oh.
Take them out.
Not normal. Sorry.
I talk like that with mine in too, but why you didn't take them
No.
out?
My fault.
Yeah.
Keep it straight. It's okay.
No. You look good though. You look good.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Okay, we've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. So where are you from? Are you open to long distance relationships? And if so, how does that look for you day to day with communicating with your partner?
Okay. Start here.
Jonathan from California. I'm open to anything, long distance, whatever.
Okay.
Communicate all the time.
Good. Good. All right. And over here.
Sincere and honestly, like I just need some realistic like distance. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm type of person I want to be up under my woman. I want to be able to wine and dine you. Also, I want to feel nurtured. I want to feel that energy from you too. So if we too far away over the phone, video chat, it's gonna be okay. But over time it's gonna wear down. Now we grown. I'm grown and in a position to move around. I can go wherever I want, when I want. That's the benefits of having your own business and being successful in life. So I'm able to make that happen. But on a realistic term, every day when you wake up and go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? If you're really into somebody, you want to be able to pull up on.
Absolutely.
Where are you?
I'm in Houston.
That's deep.
Houston.
I
Oh, I
respect that.
love Houston.
Definitely.
And what about over here?
Mhm.
Yeah, so long distance
Yeah,
is cool. I'm
Houston,
open
up
to
and
it as
down
long as
there,
it's not
yeah.
over the water. I'm not going overseas.
Okay.
But anything domestic is good. It's good. It's in communication. It's easy. We all got devices. Ain't no excuses.
Right.
If you want to communicate, it's easy.
Okay.
Where you-
Where are you located?
California.
Where are you?
I'm in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Oh,
Oh, country girl.
Ooh, that kind of experience.
Yes. All right. It is time to pop a balloon.
Let me pause for a minute. How do you guys feel about long distance relationships for anyone who's watching this live and for those who are watching a replay too? So like for me personally, I've done the long distance relationships and it never has worked out for me. So that's just my personal preference. But when it comes to anyone who's listening to this, man or woman, how you guys feel about long distance relationships too, especially when it comes to communication, you know? You think that's, how important it is to you when it comes to with communication, especially with long distance relationships. You're more than welcome to, reply to my question if you want to, of course. But yeah, like for me personally, nah, like I want someone who's like within like the county range, like especially like I'm in Southern California. So that's just my limit too. Or if I'm just living in a different state, same thing too. If, for anyone who's listening. So hopefully, that makes sense to anyone who's listening and watching this for the first time too. So also too, I moved my microphone a little bit and kind of got disconnected. So hopefully you can hear me too still when it comes to my microphone. Feel free to let me know.
Gosh.
I
okay.
know.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Just one.
Just
one,
oh,
right?
you want to pop more?
No,
than
I'm just
one?
making sure. I
If
guess
you want to pop more
I'm
than
sorry.
one.
It came out the wrong way,
Okay.
y'all.
Oh, you can hear me? Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she talked. Her style, everything about her.
Thank
What
you.
I'm saying? She's from Tennessee. I'm from Mississippi, so originally. So
Yeah. All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
Very nice looking.
thank you.
So very nice looking. Yellow guys really not my go-to.
I knew it.
Yeah, but you fine though.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Once you get the right yellow one, you'll be all right.
Say I'm slipping. Dang.
I like your accent. It's
Thank
cool.
you.
Cool as hell.
All right. We've got 2 guys left. Guys, any questions for our girl? You got one? All right. Let's go here.
I got 2 questions. Twofold.
Oh, girl, I'm tripping.
Basically, your 14-year-old, she just started high school. That's a pivotal time in life for teenagers and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And she in cheer. I know cheer, you traveling consistently, like y'all
Mhm.
everywhere bouncing
That's
around.
true.
So
That's true.
my first question is, how do you plan on managing something long distance when you know what I'm saying, you got to manage her, you got to manage your career. It's a whole lot going on in the day-to-day life. So from Memphis to
Let me pause that for a minute. So your wife lives the next state about, oh wow. Like how do you feel about that? Do you guys like find ways to communicate and see each other in person when it comes to just living 2 hours away? That's not much of, that's kind of a distance, but not like a big distance, if that makes sense too. So if you want to share that, Melinda, too, you're more than welcome to. No pressure. It's just like when it comes to it, like a 2 hour distance, especially from another state. That's not too bad because I know like in Southern California, and especially in certain counties too, because it's a big state. like yeah, like someone who lives like an hour away, that won't be too bad unless it's like traffic too. So I don't know. It could be different in different states. You know, maybe I'm just in my own little West Coast bubble there too. So when it comes to with that, and yeah, I was just asking you, Melinda, when it comes to with long distance, does how you feel about that when it comes to just with her being 2 hours away in a different state? Does do you guys find ways to communicate and see each other in person when it comes to with that? Yeah, good. Very Oh, wow, that's wow, 2 decades, 25 years. Wow, 25 years. Wow. That's powerful, Melinda. That's powerful. That's cool. There must be a reason why that she's probably, in a different state too when it comes to with that. But yeah, 25 years, that's a long time. That's a legacy there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, so thank you for sharing, Melinda. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you for just sharing that too, especially when it comes to the topic of relationships, especially long distance as well. So yeah, that's powerful. That's powerful. 25 years, that's a long time. Hmm. Powerful stuff.
Houston, how would you manage that? That's the first question. And then second, like what's your passion? What moves your heart? What makes you get up every day
Good
and be like,
question.
yeah, I'm
Good
about this.
website.
This is what
Yeah,
I'm on.
Period.
that's beautiful.
So
Good question, man.
as far as my daughter, I didn't really. So she's 14. She'll be going into high
Understandable.
school this year, right? So
Right. It's
I
different.
don't really want to have to move around too much with her,
Understandable.
but I do what I want to do.
Understandable.
She's with her father every other weekend. I have a very,
Boss.
very great co-parenting relationship with him. Shout out to him. I don't think that'll be the issue. That won't be an issue at all. And then what am I passionate about? I'm a go-getter. I own a couple of businesses with some friends, and like that's my thing, right? I'm passionate about my business. I like to see the work that I do and see how everybody else supports it. That's just my passion. Like,
Right on.
just
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
yeah,
ma'am. You a
something like a
hustler,
boss,
basically. That's what it is. I hear
Yeah,
that.
nothing
I
wrong
hear
with
that.
that. She's got that passion. for
Any
sure.
questions over
That's
here?
awesome.
He asked a lot of good questions. I think
Yeah, he really asked some good questions. Cool, dude. What's up, Michelle? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the conversation, the after hour conversation. And yeah, definitely. Thank you for being here too. And hopefully you are enjoying your day. I hope you're having an awesome day, especially too when it comes to this listening and watching this podcast. But overall too, I hope you're having an awesome day and weekend so far too. And especially to all you guys too who are watching and listening to this for the first time or for the second time as well too. So definitely. And yeah, like the previous guy too in the white, he really asked some really good questions about what her passions are too when it comes to with that, and when it comes to with his daughter and her daughter too, which is he's really got some good questions. So these dudes are respectable. They're really cool so far. So far, so they're not clowns basically too. So what's up, Michelle? How are you doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hopefully everything is well with you as well. So it's always good to see you. And hopefully, if you've been listening when it comes to just with to the Pop the Balloon episode that we were watching, also, if you want to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too, when it comes to just like when it comes to the previous women who are coming up on the lineup too, when it comes to trying to just find like a potential partner and everything else. If you want to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too, if you which dudes, men that you like and don't like as well too. Oh, you just started? Oh, I thought you were listening. Oh, my bad. Anyways, we're just, I think we're probably in the middle of this episode. So again, you're more than welcome to, check out this episode yourself, or you want to just listen to, my reaction to it too and have like a discussion about it if you choose to do so when it comes to with this podcast. And yeah, if you want to, of course, no pressure. So anyways, let's continue with this too. So almost done with it too. So,
I'm gonna have the same questions.
Uh-oh.
But now I got actually a question I gotta ask. You know, no disrespect. You're beautiful head to toe.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that, my man. So now it's on me. You're absolutely gorgeous, right? You came out dressed, laced, everything. How do you handle the attention you get being that you in radio? Because that's kind of being like somewhat a public figure, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how do you handle attention when you walk in the room?
Right.
I mean, you mean if I'm getting attention from guys?
Yes, absolutely.
Flirting and hitting, stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make sure we on the same page.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't give attention to people that I don't want to give attention to.
Okay.
Like it's simple.
Okay.
But where I'm from, everybody know me before the radio.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's not a big city.
Okay.
You know, to some it might be, but it's not a big city. So went to a lot of schools, know a lot of people there. They know me. Like everybody get a side hug. Like we get church hugs and keep it moving.
Okay.
Like, and if I was with a guy, like out of respect, I'm gonna introduce you.
That's what's
you know,
up.
it's
Southern
simple.
hospitality.
Yeah.
I rock with that.
Okay.
Where you get this big personality from?
God.
That's the energy, man.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back for you.
All right, cool.
All right, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I got 2 kids. I have a 3-year-old and I have a 12-year-old. My son played football, basketball, run track. So basically what I'm saying, when you said you was a chill mom, I connected with that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a dad that's very involved in my kids' life on a consistent basis, everyday dad. My daughter fit to start after school activities and stuff. I know I'm gonna be tied up in that area, you know what I'm saying? And
hopefully everything is well with you too, JR. Good to see you. What's up? Hey, yeah, well, good to see you. Hopefully everything is well. Hope you are enjoying the podcast and you know what we're watching right now too when it comes to that recent Pop the Balloon episode. And yeah, good stuff. Always good to see familiar faces and new faces too. So definitely shout out to you, JR. Hope you're doing well out there too, you know, when it comes to what you're doing and everything else.
At the end of the day, like I'm rocking with you. You're beautiful,
Thank you.
Sexy, you stepping on their neck, boss.
Ooh,
I wouldn't mind like exchanging numbers and just even if it's just for networking. But I did pop. But at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying?
You popped on me. Come on.
I pop because like you gotta be realistic.
I'm just kidding.
Once we step off the white, like my guy say, you're gonna step off the white, and then there's really no room for us to even really rock out because once you say chill mom, and you know what I'm saying, like my son. Every season I'm running every day, 3 days, 4 days a week. I'm running behind him. I travel twice a month though. And I know how hard that is for me. Maybe you could, I don't know, but it's just a lot of pressure to put on somebody to say, hey, I need you to be able to get up and move around with me in order for us to build something. We're trying to really solid build something. I ain't here to play.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's just the only take back from me is how far away you are. And then both of our lives, are we going to be able to make time for us to really rock out? Because I ain't going to play with you.
That's understood.
So now, is he someone that's your type?
Nice looking. No.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How old are you again?
I'm 45.
Okay, so we got our guy with the unpopped balloon here. Now, is he someone that's your type?
He is actually.
Oh.
How old are you again? That's just blowing me.
Hey.
Let me see you with that hat off.
Hey.
I threw it off earlier, but we can do it again. I'm a ball.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at your bald head.
I'm cold, really.
All right.
So
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, so it keeps me warm. My hands are cold right now, so
I'm very nurturing.
Is that a problem?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. You're a nurturer. So.
Let me bring you up here with us. Come on. Let's come up here, y'all. Come on up. Come on up.
Come on, my boy.
Stand on this side of me.
You can do it, my boy.
All right. So if you guys have a final question, just one, you can ask it. If you don't have one, that's okay as well, because I got my final one.
I just want to know, how do you handle conflict in relationship or partnership?
So back in the day, I used to cut up. Oh, I did. I'm 38 now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've grown. Like I'm not going back and forth with you.
Okay.
It's done. Yeah. So but if we're having a disagreement, we're gonna communicate. It's simple.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. So you might need some space. I might need some, but we're gonna work it out.
How much space we talking?
I mean, we already far away from each other, you know. But how much space you talking?
Nah, I'm a great communicator. Like I said, I'm all about communication. I don't really want too much conflict. You know, I am 46. I don't really want to deal with the petty stuff. You know, we trying to get to it. You know, we grown.
You don't have to worry about that with me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't like conflict. Back in the day, young, dumb, but now I don't got time for it.
Okay. That's my main question. Everything else is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh, well, first of all, let's talk about how y'all kind of matching with the
Oh,
brown and
the
brown.
traffic
I'm not
colors.
mad at
Okay,
it.
okay.
I got a question though.
Oh, did you?
Oh, shoot. Go ahead.
Go ahead, girl.
So I know you're into the fashion
Correct.
and you have a fashion.
Correct.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living though outside of that?
Outside of that, that's what I do full time. Other than that, I have a podcast, but I'm 100% in on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Committed. I did the corporate thing, let it go. This is my new life.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, it's my new love.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, my final question is it a yes for you for her?
If I said no, I'd be crazy because she cool. So yeah.
Yeah, he's cool as hell, man.
All right. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah, he got some nice white teeth too.
We got a match. I'll take the mic.
Thank you.
And you guys can go on off. Go for her. Go ahead. Make some noise for them guys.
Hold my balloon. He said, hold my balloon, motherfucker. Hey, okay. Yeah, her energy is cool. She's cool as hell. I agree with that, Michelle. Cool. Yeah, they're vibing for sure. I think she called him cute earlier too, when it comes to that. Earlier in the podcast, if you want to rewatch that part too. So definitely, for sure. Yeah, good stuff. Right.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Anya.
Anya, how old are you?
I am 35.
And what do you do?
I am a construction project manager.
Oh, okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to hack. I love to read. I like to journal, and I like to spend a lot of time with kids.
Nice. And how many kids do you have?
I have two, a
Two.
13-year-old son and an 8-year-old daughter.
Okay. And now, what do you look for in a man?
Honesty, genuineness. I look for somebody to be themselves.
Cool.
Nothing that's over the top, just simple pleasures.
Okay. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
A liar.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like a liar. Okay.
Nobody likes a liar.
I would just say that's
Nobody
honestly the
likes
only thing. I feel like that a lot of things can actually just be worked out through time, but you'll know instantly if that person is for you or not.
Right. Okay, cool.
Mm.
So
That's
we
true.
have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
Oh, it's like they were waiting for me to hand you a pick.
sheesh.
I don't know what happened.
Let's go over here and see why they
Oh,
ended up
shit.
popping. Your name and age, and why
Oh.
did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jonathan, 41. Just
Okay.
pop initial attraction. Just not attracted.
That's wonderful.
And now is he someone that's your type?
You're a nice gentleman, but probably not.
Okay. And why not?
I just really don't like light skin like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Damn.
Let's go over here.
Damn.
Your name and age, and
I
why did you
felt
end up
that in my
popping your balloon?
bones.
Jville, 43.
Shit.
And why'd you pop your balloon?
Just same, not the exact initial attraction,
Okay.
but cool vibe though, for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Honestly, yes, you are very well put together. So you look very nice tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you much.
No
Right,
problem.
Thank you. Let's head down over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Sincere. I'm 45. Seem like cool. Seem like you probably be fun, you know what I'm saying? Kick it with, things of that nature. Just don't seem like we align. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to get in the gym, hiking. I ain't going hiking. I ain't getting on nobody's mountain. I ain't climbing up. That's just not my style. I go to the gym and work out, but
Yeah, I can understand when it comes to with not liking like certain like self-care self-care activities like hiking and all that. I get it because hiking it's a powerful experience, especially being around nature. But like when it comes to dealing with wildlife, I can understand is how he feels about that too, and especially with its thoughts about that too, because you never know what you'll bump into when you're hiking. You know, it might bump into Smokey the Bear or Kuma from Tekken or a mountain lion too. So it's like I can understand too, but at the same time, it's a powerful experience. Even like with forest bathing too, in Japanese culture too. Like forest bathing is like a really powerful self-care activity that people can really just do to really just relieve their stress, to really just to be in nature and to really just really connect with themselves too in a really powerful way. So, but yeah, going to the gym, Oh, and that's a no-brainer too. That's a really good self-care activity too when it comes to just taking care of your body and just really, doing that in a really powerful way as well. So definitely. Definitely. Oh, you like the first guy, Melinda? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I can understand where he's coming from with that too, because it's like, some people love hiking, but at the same time, most people don't, because it's like, dealing with nature, it can really just be a wicked experience. So I can understand where he's coming from. For sure.
Yeah, hiking. Nah, I'm a
Not for
pass.
you.
Not for me
Okay.
at all.
Absolutely. I totally respect that. A lot of people
Understand.
can't, but that's
Right,
okay.
Right. Right. I feel that too. It take a lot to be able to climb up and down them damn mountains. It's kind of like, for what? Why?
It's
Right.
beautiful.
I understand for some people. For me, nah, we're gonna do a little something different.
Yeah, hiking is a beautiful experience. Even forest bathing too. So like, when it comes to with activities that can help you to connect with nature and really just being one with yourself too. It's amazing. So hiking, forest bathing too. Cool stuff. And even if it doesn't like have to be like in the forest too, it could be like a hiking trail too, where you know that you could be with a group of people that you can really just trust too. So that's cool. That's cool, But it's not for everybody too. So yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I ain't dealing with Smokey the Bear. I totally understand where you're coming from, Dr. I totally understand where you're coming from because nature can really just be beautiful and scary at the same time. So definitely, I can understand where you're coming from. Right? Exactly. Especially when you're near the trees and the plants too, and like the sun and the air. And even like with the water too, if you're near a lake or as well, or the ocean. So definitely for sure, it's a most beautiful experience too. But at the same time, it can also be the most overwhelming because with the what kind of wildlife that's there too, depending on where you are. It could be the most beautiful and the most overwhelming experience too at the same time. So yeah, definitely.
If
All right. So now is he someone that's your type?
Sincere seems like a very nice person, but unfortunately, no, you're not my type.
I understand.
Okay. And why not?
I just don't really particularly like the tight shirt. It's just a little tight for me.
A
That's
little
about
tight?
it.
Oh, she's saying tight.
I am. I'm sorry.
Where you from?
I'm from Indiana.
I've
She
been
from
telling you, it's in the
We're not gonna do
Indiana.
that tonight.
What? I'm not doing it. I'm just saying. I can
Mm-mm.
hear it. I can hear the country twang. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
she
I'm
from
used to it.
Indiana. Is she
There's
from
no
Gary, like
knock.
from
No
Michael
knock.
No
Jackson's
problem.
and
Thank
stuff?
you. And
That'd
we
be
have
cool.
one more down here.
Hey, shout out to the
Your name
Jackson.
and age, and why did you
Yeah.
pop your balloon?
My name is Nick. I'm 40. To be honest, I wouldn't see myself like you're beautiful. You're
Thank you.
gorgeous. But I don't see myself like being with you like as my woman.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't
But
know, so I'm gonna need you to
I
tell me.
know like somebody else is gonna be like, oh, she's so beautiful, I could keep her, but I don't see you as my girlfriend or a partner.
Okay,
All right.
that
Now,
works.
is he someone that's your type?
Christian.
No.
Okay. Why
I
not?
get it. I get it.
You seem very
Each your
nice.
own, I guess. Huh, Michelle?
Okay. You're just not my type at all. But you're nice. I can't knock you on your clothing there. It's different. I like it.
Okay, I respect
But
that.
the fact that you keep saying that you don't know if I could be your girlfriend just shows me that you don't really know what you want. So you don't really know if I can be your
Ooh, you're
girlfriend or not
right,
because
Michelle.
baby, you
She
don't
does
know
got
me.
an
But
attitude.
that's okay.
Damn.
Okay,
Thank you for
got it.
popping.
She's
Okay,
sassy with
respect,
it.
respect.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Nick. All right, we've got
She's a
one unpopped
sassy one, that's for
balloon.
sure.
Yep, stand right here next to me. Your name and age.
My name is Reggie, and I'm 44.
Oh, that's the
And
state where
Reggie,
your wife
you're
is,
still holding on to your balloon.
Melinda?
Myself.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
just
wow.
being nice, but here's the
I
thing.
know that.
Here's the thing. You made a comment earlier.
Yes, sir.
You said you don't do light skinned brothers,
Absolutely.
right? So I'm light skinned.
Yes, you are.
I got a daughter. She's light skinned.
Mhm.
And on behalf of light skinned brothers everywhere, I'm apologizing.
Damn.
That works for me, sir.
Right.
So
And your daughter wasn't part of the conversation. I said light
we're a
skinned
package
men.
deal.
Oh,
If you don't
man.
like light skin,
My
that's like
daughter's light
To
skinned
each
too.
your own,
that's
I guess.
colorism
It's a
But
to me.
preference. Hmm.
If you don't like my light skinned
oh,
self, how you gonna approve of my light skinned child? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry if you feel like I was being racist towards the light-skinned brothers, but let me make sure I turn this way and say, sir, I apologize if I said that the reason why I didn't like you was because you was light-skinned. I would never discriminate just because you're light-skinned. You're just not my type. That don't make me a racist.
I don't honestly. I don't even take offense to it.
You did.
No,
Your feelings was hurt.
no. You took it as me taking offense to it. I'm just telling you straight up.
You brought your daughter in the mix, but we're not gonna argue about that tonight.
So
Well,
she's
clearly
kinda
he's not your
sassy,
type,
man.
is what
no,
you're
he
saying.
talked too much. He got a lot going on. You argumentative, so I'm gonna just step away from that.
What he's
But it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
hold on.
You say
Absolutely.
you're from Indiana?
Now I'm confused. Who's in the right here, him or her? Because I feel like with her, she's got a lot of sass to her. But with him, he seems like a very grounded person. He was just responding to her question. So I don't know. How you guys feel about that? I'm kind of conflicted. That's why I paused it at this key moment. So I don't know. Feel free to elaborate how you guys feel about that. You think she's in the wrong? Yeah, I can understand that too because she was going in about when it comes to with him and bringing his daughter into the conversation. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can understand if you feel pissed off about that too, JR. It's just like, she didn't have to go that route, when it comes to with like being kind of like what's the word? Like trollish or anything like that. So I'm not say trollish, but like sassy. I'm feeling like she's very sassy. I'm just gonna be straight up. Yeah, I think she's very sassy. Yeah. Oh shit. Maybe type to pop a top. Pop a top? What does that mean, Melinda? I'm trying to understand where you're coming from in that perspective. I mean, I don't know her personally, but like when it comes to how she really just being sassy like that and just really being like low key disrespectful, it's like, damn, you don't have to say that about him too. It's like he was just popping because, he was being respectful because he doesn't, you know, like fit her preferences. And that's respectable. I mean, but like when it comes to her going in on him and being sassy towards him and the other dude too on the left, who's the barber. So I don't know. I feel like she's really sassy just from my, observation with her too. Yeah, I'm getting that sassy energy too, Melinda. That's for sure. Yeah, I met some sassy women too. That could be okay. I mean, that could be funny, but at the same time, you just gotta watch out for those kind of like low key digs. It's like, yo, like, what are you trying to say? You trying to start something? It's like, yeah, thank you, passive aggressive. There you go. Thank you for that, JR. Yeah, the passive aggressive is really strong here too. Just from my observation with her, it's like, damn, like she just revealed that as soon as she started talking more and more, So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. If she's this aggressive on the show, I'm willing to bet it's worse. Oh yeah, that's a possibility for sure, Michelle. Especially with that kind of personality, with anyone, whether it's a man or a woman, that's a possibility there too. Yeah, for sure. Mm, low key digs. That's why your wife's in Indiana because she does that too. I'm not trying to, say nothing bad about your wife. I'm just reading what you're sharing with me too, Melinda. Oh shit. Yeah, so the passive aggressive too. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, JR. Good observation there too. See, I don't blame you guys for feeling pissed off because anybody would too. It's like, what you trying to do some low key, some low blows there? It's like, what the hell? It's like you dropping a promo or you just talking shit, you know? Oh, I'm sorry about that, Melinda. I'm sorry you had to take your voice away from that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
like your accent.
Thank
And
you.
I have family in Indiana, in Gary, Indiana,
Wonderful.
Maryville,
Gary,
Indiana,
where
Miller,
the Jacksons
Indiana.
from?
So,
Okay.
hey, I think that's cool. And I'm a light-skinned brother, but I love light-skinned women and I love dark-skinned women too. But if a woman says clearly that she don't do light-skinned brothers, that pretty much excludes me. So I don't take offense to it. It is what it is.
I appreciate the feedback. Thank you, sweetie pig.
Light-skinned alive.
Oh, absolutely. Please, all light skin lives matter. Child, I don't know.
She talking shit now. The fuck?
All right, guys. Well, that's all
Yo.
the balloons
Thank you.
popped, but thank you so much for coming on. Let's
Oh,
give
the
it up for
girl
her,
top
guys.
there.
Thank you.
I'll
Y'all have
take the
yourself a
mic.
good night.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, they're being respectful. The guys are respectful. I'm surprised with that. Okay, they're being chill.
All right, let's bring out our next single lady.
Hold up. Let me pause for a minute. It's like she's looking for a reason to have. Yeah, she just probably likes conflict or something too. So, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from, Melinda, too. And it's just like, dealing with someone who likes to, like having those kind of like those heated conversations or just bitching all the time. I mean, that's like very draining, especially energetically draining too. So I can understand where you're coming from with that perspective too, not wanting to deal with that and taking your kids away from that environment too, So I can understand where you're coming from. And especially you, Michelle, too. It's like, if she's like that on the podcast, imagine she's like off camera. So it's kind of like with someone who's with that aggressive personality. It's like, ooh, yeah, passive aggressiveness. It's like, ooh, that can only take you so far, But anyways, let's see who's next on who's gonna walk up too. So who's next?
Hello, welcome in. What's your
Hello.
name?
Kelly,
Kelly, how old are you?
33.
And what do you do?
I'm an esthetician, specifically a lash artist.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. People who want to argue all the time makes you wonder if they have inner peace. Yeah, that's a good point there. If they don't have any kind of inner peace, so they want to just want to be starting something like Michael Jackson said. It's like, yo, like, what are you doing? Like, why you want to be starting something all the time, So it's like, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from that perspective, Michelle. So people who want to argue all the time, it's like, yo, like, you good? That's like, makes you wonder inside, just keeping that to yourself. It's like, you good? Like, why you want to argue all the time? You're like, can you just chill? But like people who want to do that is some different reasons too. And like you said too, Michelle, like if they don't have inner peace, that's pretty heavy to deal with, Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that too. They still talk to her as well. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that, Melinda. Like because they are miserable, they want others to be. Yeah. There's some people like that, and especially like on social media who would just like start stuff for no particular reason just to get a rise out of you too. And there's like people like that called trolls too, just to get a rise out of somebody, just to make them mad, frustrated, and it's just crazy, man. It's like how people will do that, especially people who have that kind of personality, just to starting something for no particular reason too. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, well said there, Michelle. But anyways, let's listen to what this new girl has to say too. She seems pretty cool.
All right. So what are some things you like to do for fun?
Oh my gosh, what do we like to do for fun? I mean, obviously, like spending time with friends and family. I'm a big foodie. I like to cook. Spending time with my kids.
All right. And how many kids do you have?
I have two.
Two
daughters.
kids. And how old are they?
Oh my God. They are 11 and 13.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And what are some things you look for in a man?
Oh my gosh. Just
Yeah, her hair is pretty fire. It's cool. I like it.
mean, I think
She looks
intelligence
mixed
is
too, though,
like
but I'm not
huge
trying to
for
get
me.
into the
Yeah.
Like if
race
you're
stuff,
not
but
smart,
she seems
like
cool and cute too.
intelligence, being like empathetic is
Mhm.
huge. Having drive, like understanding your purpose, your passion, things like that.
Okay. And now, what
Yeah.
are some deal breakers?
I mean, I don't have like a list. Like I don't have a list of things I'm specifically gonna check off.
Mhm.
Just feel like either there's the connection or there's not.
Okay.
You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
You're just open.
I'm very open.
Okay.
Always. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we have not got any pop balloons, so let me hand you a pick. I just gotta take a break. They like to pop last minute.
Okay.
All right, I'll have you hold that. And
Okay.
there's only 5 guys, so just go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay.
You think the middle guy's gonna pop his balloon?
I guess
Michelle?
what are you guys looking for in a woman?
Okay. All right, let's start here first. Name and age, and what are you looking for in a woman?
Should I come? Okay.
All right, JVille 43.
Cute though.
Uh-huh.
Got the
Quite a few things. One will be
really,
intelligence, just kind of like you
hippie
said.
look.
Mhm.
Somebody that knows what they want
Uh-huh.
in life. Also somebody who actually knows their like why they're on earth, their passion, right? Their purpose.
Got it.
Someone that is spiritual. You have 2 daughters, like you stated. I have a daughter as well. So
Cool.
somebody that actually is fine with somebody with kids,
Mhm.
and somebody that is very very ambitious.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Your name and age, and what are you looking
And she sounds like a Kardashian. Yeah, that especially with her tone of voice, that kind of makes sense too. That's why I asked like if she's mixed with something too with another ethnicity, because I feel like she's mixed with something. Because when it comes to with that kind of like tone of voice, you probably have like an ancestry from a different culture too. And I like the Kardashians are Armenian too. So when it comes to with that. But yeah, it's right. And usually like in Southern California, like they call those girls with that kind of tone of voice like valley girls. They kind of have that tone of voice where it's just like, oh, like okay. They like to, I don't know, go shopping or tan or whatever too. I don't know. It's just I grew up in Southern California all my life and I've heard women who sound just like her too on a regular basis. Even one of my cousins too, sounds like that as well. It's like, oh, that makes sense too. So it's kind of like, to each your own, I guess, too, basically. But hey, she seems like a cool person though. You're very cute too. I think have a feeling she's mixed with something though too, just from her facial structure and how she, especially when it comes to her tone of voice. She's cool though. She's cute. But like you said, JR, she sounds like a Kardashian. I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe she could be related to them. Who knows? So, anyways, good observation there too. But that's funny at the same time you mentioned that.
for in a woman?
Jonathan 41. What I'm looking for in a woman: smart, intelligent, of course. A helpmate, prayer warrior, someone to keep the family together, goal oriented.
Let me read that real quick. Didn't know kids' age at first. That may have could have. Yeah, that could have. That's a good observation there. Wow, good observation there, Melinda. That's true. That's a good point there. Good point.
Somebody that just nurturing and loving and caring.
Stretch
and
out
believe in God.
arms for a bit. Man, sitting on this chair, make my
Your
ass
name and age, and
sleepy.
what are you looking for in a
Not
woman?
sleepy.
My name is
sleepy, but
Sincere. I'm 45.
it is.
I'm looking for
It's gotta
someone that's
stretch.
driven, a nurturer,
Oh,
someone who know what they want, where they're going in life, a gym partner, someone who can go to the gym with me and get it in,
Sorry
and
for
someone who's
grunting. I'm just
conscious and
stretching out my
self-aware.
arms. Just moving the
I just
energy
want you to
around.
be conscious because I need you to be able to teach the kids about self and how we gonna elevate from where we at right now. And it's be self-aware. If you're not self-aware, then that's why all the arguing, fighting, bickering, because you can't
Right.
self-check and say, hey, I'm out of line right here. Let me self-check myself.
Right. Good answer. I agree with that.
Your name and age, and answer to her question.
Yes, my name is Reggie. I'm 44. What I'm looking for a woman is a woman who is confident, a woman who is supportive, also has goals, someone who is
To answer your question, Michelle, I haven't started looking at the gaming chairs yet, but probably next week I'll probably start looking because I think my chair now is still intact, but at the same time too, it's just like when it comes to with the condition it is in, I just wear off the cushion of this gaming chair because I've been sitting on this chair and been using it every day for the last 6 years or so. Yeah, so 5 years actually. We got this chair in 2019. It was my mom and dad's idea just to redecorate the house too. So when it comes to with that, it's still comfortable, but at the same time, I feel like when you're sitting on a chair for a long time and you're just like being stationary and all that stuff too, you just really got to move the body. And I'm an active person, so just really sitting still for a long period of time, it's like your body wants to just move the energy around. If that makes sense. So definitely. Yep, my birthday's in April 12th. It's coming up in the next 2 weeks, I believe. So, yep. Oh, yours isn't on the 9th, Melinda? Happy early birthday, Melinda. Happy early birthday to you. Shout out to all the Aries babies out there, too. So, Aries gang unite, you know? So, good stuff. Walmart has gaming chairs. Oh, okay. I don't shop at Walmart as I used to, but I'll definitely will take a look just for, to see what's up. But thank you for that suggestion there, Melinda. A cushion, yeah, for sure. More cushion to your cushion. Yes, indeed. Yeah, more cushion for my ass cheeks too. So saying that respectfully, pause. So yes, happy birthday to all the Aries people out there too. Besides myself, of course. So Aries gang unite. So I need something, more cushion for my ass cheeks, basically. Pause, because like when it comes, I keep saying, more than the Undertaker. Oh my god, keep saying, more than the Undertaker. Kind of sound like this guy right here.
And that is a promise.
So, anyways, yes, pushing those ass cheeks. Yeah, yes, I am. It's just, right now it's more comfortable too. I'm not gonna lie, it's comfortable right now, but at the same time too, I've been wearing this seat out for the last 5 years. Because, sitting on this for a long period of time, and it's just there's two versions of this chair. There's one in my room and there's one in the living room. So I might have to look at Amazon for like the best gaming chair out there for a really good price. You got to keep that ass happy. Exactly. You got to take care of your glutes, especially, metaphorically and overall too. So for sure. You got to keep them cheeks happy, Mm-hmm. Anyways, let's continue.
Friendly and kind. Someone who likes people. You got a lot of antisocial people out here these days that just
Oh, they got some for gaming experience. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that too. So yeah, definitely for sure. If I find one for a good price, I'll probably have to get it too. Definitely for sure. Thank you for that suggestion. Also, appreciate you guys. That's really good. Definitely will do that. If they have speakers too, I mean, I had a gaming chair. Now that you mention that, it had like speakers in it, but at the same time, it was a very low profile kind of gaming chair. So like it wasn't like the one that I'm sitting on right now. It was kind of beat up too. So oh yeah. I think I had one before, but it was at a different place too that I was at too. So I wish I kept that one still because it was really cool. But at the same time, it was just like, it is what it is, I guess. But I have to find another one for sure too. But I'll definitely will keep those options in mind when it comes to with those gaming chairs. So yes, I appreciate the suggestions too from all you guys. I love you guys too, respectfully. So cool. Good, but I got to keep my cheeks happy though, like you guys said. So, but anyways, let's get back to this episode. This is cool. This is cool.
want to shut everybody out.
Yeah.
you know. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Facebook
just
Market's a good place too.
you know, those are some of the things. So, you know, it could be like a list of 100 things, but those are like kind of at the top of the list.
Okay, thank you. Your name and age and answer to her question.
My name is Nick. I'm 40, and what I'm looking for in a woman is I'm a big two. Is communication, and I want somebody who can communicate. If there's something we need to sit down and talk about, instead of turning into an argument, we need to sit down and find like a solution. Because I noticed like anything, if you don't have communication, everything falls down. And my second thing is I need somebody who's loyal. And bonus point is somebody who can cook. I'll cook, but I need somebody who can cook. So
You need someone that can cook, my boy.
yeah,
Would you cook too, man?
so that we could just
Guys
go
can
there, have
cook
fun.
together.
Nice.
Shoot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're looking for a cook. You're looking for
All
a man.
right, so I am going to have
Well,
you
that's his name.
pop 2 balloons.
2
But she's
balloons.
gonna
2
pop the guy in
balloons.
the
Whenever
pink,
you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
blazer or
Okay.
something. She's gonna pop the guy in the pink blazer.
This feels so bad.
She gonna pop it. She gonna pop him. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. She's gonna pop that
Okay,
guy. I knew
and then
it. I
one
knew she
more.
gonna pop that dude.
Okay.
I knew it.
Okay, let's go with the
Is when
first
he
one you
said
ended up
he's looking for
popping.
someone-
Okay.
looking for
All
a
right,
cook?
so
Yeah,
Nick,
he looking
why
for
did you have your balloon unpopped?
She's beautiful, and
Mhm.
yeah, I like her personality, and
I fucking called it.
I like
I knew
somebody
it.
who has like
See, that's that X-Men connection that we have too. You know, it's like, yo, like she's probably like, man, I ain't cooking for you. Or just like, I ain't your mama. So it's kind of like, when it comes to having that kind of like X-Men feeling, she's like this.
You can't harm me. Are you a fucking ass?
So it's like, it's like, oh my gosh, I could feel it. I was having that Charles Xavier moment too. Yeah. Second dude in the lineup looks bored or thinking about. Yeah, he does look bored. Yeah, you're right about that, Michelle. For sure. But like, I know she mentioned that she's a cook too, and he's looking for someone who knows how to cook. It's like, It's like, I ain't just, it's like, man, I ain't do nothing for free. You gotta earn that shit, So that's from what her mentality is too. That's why she probably popped it. I could be totally wrong. But anyways, yeah, let's continue. Let's see what happens next.
feminine energy, and I could see from the distance, she has that.
Yeah. All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think, I don't know. I just didn't feel a connection.
Okay.
But I definitely appreciate what you shared.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you popped one more. So over here, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Yeah, that's a good point there, Michelle. Like, cooking is such a valuable skill. It's so simple too at the same time. You can really just make something the most simplest recipe. Like, even if it's like a sandwich, it could be like a smoothie. It could be like making eggs, pancakes, pasta. It could be like, cooking could be simple but fun at the same time. So it's kind of like knowing what your intentions are when it comes to with just using your own creative energy to really just cook something from the heart and really just putting your creative spin to it too, knowing what to put in it, what not to put in it. Yeah, definitely. Cooking is a valuable skill, but it's also like a lost skill too nowadays too. So what's the reason why you feel like it's a lost skill, Michelle? If you want to just clarify that. If you want to, of course. No pressure. But speaking of food, I'm gonna take a little bite of my noodles. So hold on. Hold on. Take a bite of this shit. I love me some noodles. I enjoy cooking with my man. Oh yeah, it's a bonding experience for sure. Banana man. Oh shit, that juggle man. Hold up. I gotta play a clip for you on that one. Hold up.
Oh, no. He tried it.
Hey, I hope he knows how to cook too, Michelle. I'm with you on that. I just feel like back in the day, everyone was. Oh yeah, especially like in our timeline too, like during like the 90s and early 2000s too. But now since technology has made cooking more accessible, it's like, with Uber Eats and all that. Maybe it's just like people don't want to just put in the effort to cook, or just like they can just pay the amount when it comes to with Uber Eats or anything like that too. But yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it too, because I learned cooking from my grandparents and my parents too, because they came from a line of cooks too. So like my dad knows how to barbecue. My mom knew how to bake, make pasta, breakfast, and she taught me most of the stuff too that she knew too, since she was younger too. So like even the same thing with my sister too. Like she gets a lot of her recipes from my mom too, and of course my dad as well. So definitely. Oh, it's definitely so easy, expensive, but so easy now too. But it's like pricey as well, because you'll get like a $10 meal for like with the shipping and all that too for Uber Eats. It's like $20 or so. You're probably spending like $30 for a $10 meal. It's crazy. Because I did that before too, like when it comes to with babysitting someone, when a friend of mine's kid, and like the meal that I got with him, with mine and his was like $50. I was like, damn, that's a lot. All that for a couple of things. I was like, shit, it's crazy. So yeah, it's definitely easy nowadays too. Which is is what it is, I guess.
I find her attractive. I like her style.
I
I like her
know, right? Yeah,
glasses.
$50.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. And why'd you end up popping his?
Here comes the camera
Again,
guy
I
again.
didn't feel a connection. It's like I don't think it's anything personal.
Sure.
Just what it is. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. All right, let's head on back. We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I guess what is an ideal date?
Okay.
Yeah.
An ideal date. Let's start here. What is an
Damn,
ideal
now I want
date?
my noodles again. Hold up.
Man, it's the normal, bro. Ideal date. At home we have R&B nights. So it's like with a spot they don't play nothing but R&B. It's damn near like everybody in there karaokeing, everybody up dancing, chilling. They got the normal setup like sections and things all the way around the club and stuff. But on this night, it's more like 90s party, house party. Like everybody
House
is up,
party.
vibing, dancing, talking, getting it in. So we go there. Before we go there, of course, we gonna do a little walk in the park. Let's take a walk in the park. Let's chop it. Let's get to know each other. Let's hit happy hour, get us a drink, and then let's go turn up that night at the spot.
Okay.
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 What about over here? Name and age and answer your question.
Jonathan 41. Ideal day for me. First, probably if I had a conversation with you, find out what you like. But if it's the first date, I probably would want to take you somewhere we can get to know each other, have a conversation, somewhere quiet, maybe coffee or something, if you like
Okay,
coffee, or
simple is good.
just a small lounge or something that we can talk where it's not a lot of music, loud stuff.
All right. And over here.
That's simple.
J Bill 43. Okay, so I would say first off, maybe like a winery. If you like wine, I'm not sure if you do, but maybe a winery first to start off, kind of a little bit more intimate, to get to know you a little bit better.
You think coffee is a horrible date? Why is that, Michelle? When it comes to with going to a coffee place is a horrible date, like with Starbucks, or Starbucks or Barnes and Noble. Because I don't know, like if someone wants to meet me for like a coffee place where you can really just read and conversate, I don't know if there's nothing wrong with that, but I want to know why you think it's a bad, horrible date. coffee dates, like they don't want to spend that much. Like they want to make sure that you got enough to do dinner. Coffee is. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Coffee is pretty casual though. So I mean, yeah, I kind of understand where you're coming from that perspective. Like when it comes to like keeping it casual, like even like like places like Starbucks nowadays too. They like in business together with Barnes and Noble, if it's still a thing now in other states, but like in California, especially in Southern California, like usually like you see a Starbucks or Barnes and Noble together if you want to just meet up with someone, want to read something, have like a deep conversation with that too. If you guys like that kind of like that casual, quiet place too. But if not, it's totally people's preferences for sure. That's just my opinion, of course. But yeah, I can understand where you're coming from too, Michelle. So yeah, definitely. I'm making for your son's wife. I'll make one for whatever else they get at time. Oh, pie. Just to clarify for anyone who's listening, pie is like one of my weaknesses next to ice cream. So it's kind of like if you offer me like healthy, like a version of ice cream, like with like say like mango ice cream, and then like you have like a strawberry pie, I'm weak in the knees. That's my kryptonite. Just for anyone who's listening out there too. So definitely. A coffee place is good place to get to know each other or talk about whatever you're eating. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not like a bad place to meet up with someone too. If like someone is looking for like a really chill spot to really just get to know each other and talk about certain stuff that they want to talk about or passionate about. I don't know. So strawberry pie and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Oh, you trying to make me weak in the knees, Michelle? Hold up. I mean, I'm trying to eat healthy, but I love pie too. That's why I got into the plant-based stuff too when it comes to with pie, trying to look for the healthiest versions of food that I love to eat. That's why I make like when it comes to with pasta, I always try to get the most organic pasta around that's not like full of all that chemical bullshit and just really eating like the most organic stuff. So like when it comes to with the plant-based organic like pasta and pie and ice cream, make me weak in the knees, girl. Just saying. Just being really real with you guys too. If I was said lemon martini, that would have been like a different story. Is what I said. Oh, okay. Lemon nargini. Interesting. Interesting, Melinda. Interesting story there. Interesting. So that's cool. Lemon Merigo? How you say that? Anyways, that sounds pretty good. The lemon Merigo. Interesting. No, hold up. Trying to make me weak in the knees. God damn it. Ice cream and pie. Do you like pie? I should have find a clip of that too. The Rock saying pie with the Undertaker. That would be cool. But anyways, interesting. Let's get back to the podcast too. It's almost
a little bit better. Then after that, go off to maybe do something fun. So it could be go-karts, it could be basketball, could be games, could be video games, could be whatever, right?
That's
Something
how
fun.
you say it?
Then after that, just have a nice
Lemon
kind
meringue?
of vibe, chill
Okay,
time, maybe at
gotcha.
a lounge or something like that, and just really
Gotcha.
kind of
Thanks for
continue from
the
there. And then maybe if you like
clarification. I didn't know
desserts, maybe like
how
a
you
dessert
say it.
place. They have a nice place in Dallas for the dessert and liquor, but it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Ice cream.
All right, cool.
Ice cream.
All right,
Hold up.
time to pop, girl.
Okay.
Go ahead and pop one balloon.
One balloon.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So since you're white, you have your balloon unpopped.
Beautiful young lady. Sound like she know what she want a little bit. So easy money.
Nice. And why'd you end up popping his? Don't say this connection thing, girl. We tired.
No, I know.
Next.
No.
You guys are tired. You guys just
I
find
don't think it
a
included
chair
me.
or something.
Like I feel like it was just like It seems
I
like
know
your
your ankles
preference
be hurting.
of
What
what you
didn't
wanted.
include?
Like your ideal date.
That's what you
What
asked me. My
preferences?
ideal date, not your ideal date.
This
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm
true.
saying. You
No,
asked me
that's
my
fair.
ideal date.
That is fair. That is very fair.
You kind of confused, huh? It's okay.
No, definitely not confused. I think I just appreciate someone that considers their partner and that.
I
'Cause
did,
it's
beautiful.
like
A walk in
two.
the park to get to know you
Yeah.
before we get to the loud music.
Okay.
You got to pitch it a little different than that.
Okay.
Got you though. You good?
Okay.
You good?
Oh, good.
Mm.
All right. We have 2 guys left. Go ahead and
Yeah.
ask them another question.
Oh my gosh. I guess what is your big dream, like personal dream, ambition that fuels you?
Okay. What is your big dream?
Jonathan, 41, big dream is to be married, have a family, of course.
Hold up. Let
Own
me
a
pause
chain.
again too. I think JR, if you're still here, now that you mentioned that she sounds like a Kardashian, I think you might be onto something. I'm just from how she speaks to the dudes out there on the lineup, it's just like, just all nonchalant and shit. I don't know. I'm getting the Kardashian feeling vibes with her too. I feel like she probably knows him or hangs out with them. I don't know. I could be wrong, but them Kardashian girls are freaks. I'm just gonna say that. But because they love them some brothers, they love chocolate. That's their preference. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like most of them, like with Chloe and especially Kim's jazz too. I ain't trying to date no Kardashian, but I'm just saying. If I'm wrong, feel free to let me know. But anyways, I'm just getting that vibe with her too, like Kardashian vibe. I don't know from what JR is saying too. So shit, that's some shit though. Anyways, no disrespect to her. I think she's cool, but I'm just getting that Kardashian vibe with her too.
Chain of barbershops in different cities, travel the world with my spouse or partner, of course. That's my dream.
Cool. And what about over here?
Did I say my name again?
You don't have to.
Okay. All right. Big dream for me. Right now, I own one of the top tutoring companies in the country, so I want to expand it out even further than where we're already at. So instead of going from 50 people across the country, want to have hundreds of people across the country, expand to different markets. I want to transition my company to an ed tech firm as well. So just get bigger there. My daughter, I want her to make sure that she gets the best education possible. She's pretty smart, so I'm a little tough on her, but want her to be the best that she can be. And then at the end of the day, just really have a good thing to bring back to the family as far as not only investment, but to leave a generational wealth situation for them. So I can go travel when I want to, do what I want to do on nobody else's terms but mine and the person I'm with.
Now, guys, any questions for her?
The first dude seems like he's self-assured.
Jonathan, 41, what's your dreams and goals?
Oh my goodness. Just continuing to expand my existing business. I have a lash studio, so scaling that is number one to me. Just freedom of time, whatever that looks like. Spending as much quality time that I can with my family and just not having any limitations in life.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions here?
What is your definition or your definition between of either being married and being in that marriage situation and a partnership? So in other words, how do you disseminate the difference between marriage, partnership, since partnership is technically a higher level than marriage?
I definitely would agree with that. To me, marriage is literally that which is defined by the state, right? So I don't think that a lot really needs to go into it other than two people agreeing to sign a document. But I think a true partnership is having aligned goals and a vision that two people are working towards. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Time to pop a balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop.
Damn.
All right. So
real quick.
you held on to your balloon for quite some time. Why so?
Jonathan, 41.
Easy.
Similar
Good
interests.
thinking.
I'm a salon owner and stuff like this. So It's just similar interest. That's it.
Okay. And why'd you end up popping his?
I mean, I had to I had to pop one. This is terrible.
Yes, but why?
Why?
You don't know.
I don't know. I think just because I have
It's not light skin, is it?
The fuck? Hey, yo.
Don't
you
bring
just
us back
brought
to
that up,
this.
my guy?
We can shine together. We
I
can shine.
do believe in contrast. I do.
Oh,
but oh my
Okay.
God. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, you're beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so we got one guy left here. Is he someone that's your type?
I would say I don't have a type.
Okay.
I think like this is very just being honest. Like it's hard to be surface
don't have a
level like
type,
in
huh?
this very short period of time, right? Like
Okay. But what you've been hearing so far, and
Yo, hold on. I gotta pause there for a minute. Yo, chat, let me ask you this question. Do you believe that? Not just like with her, but like in general. Do you think like most people don't have a type of person that they're attracted to or no? Because to me, I think most people do have a type. It just really depends on their preferences. So just feel free to share about that too. Like, do you believe that when it comes to if someone says that they don't have like a preference? Do you believe that or no? I just want to, have a little conversation with you on that. You think the first dude will be good for her? I feel like she was unsure what she wants, or I don't know. She's just unsure. From my vibe from it. No disrespect to her. She seems like a sweet person. So let's see. What are people saying in the chat? Let's see. I feel like I am attracted to the same type, but also attracted to others. I think I have a type. I'm definitely not attracted. Okay. That's deep. Yeah, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense. For sure. And yes, somewhat, I believe my heart and energy when it comes to. Oh yeah, for sure. So yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah, and it's like again, different strokes for different folks too. So like, even like with me, I'm attracted to certain people too, like body shapes and everything else. And it just really depends on the person too, not just physically, but also energetically, and when it comes to their morals and values as well too. When it comes to how they treat other people and especially themselves too. So yeah, that makes sense too from what you shared, Michelle and Melinda. Yeah, because like different strokes for different folks, So yeah, definitely good responses there. But anywho, oh my gosh, I'm trying to get everything in order, so I'm trying to say, let's get on with it, shall we?
Let's get on with it!
All right, let's get this over with. Let's continue.
everything that you've heard from him.
yeah,
He's someone
I
that you
think
want to get to know
ideal
more.
alignments for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
definitely.
So let me have you scoot that way for me. Get
Okay.
on over there. Come on up here with us. So
I guess I should say I'm attracted to certain physical types, but also I have a type personality I'm attracted to if they both have them. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from that perspective, Michelle. If someone has like a personality that you're attracted to and it matches your physical attraction too. Yeah, that's cool. And exactly like I was saying earlier before, different strokes for different folks, So saying that respectfully, of course, you might be attracted to someone physically, but not like with their morals and values. But if you're attracted to both, that's a win-win, So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can understand where you're coming from that perspective. But anyways, let's continue.
do you guys have one final question for one another? If not, it's okay as well.
All right. Just one. I can't combine.
Just one.
Okay.
Just one, my brother.
What location do you live in?
I'm
live?
like Midtown Phoenix.
So you're here in Arizona?
Yeah, in Arizona.
Okay. I'm in Dallas.
Oh,
So
They're
I
not your
travel a little
type,
bit, but
Ron. What's up, my boy? What's good, my boy? How you doing, man? Shout out to you, Ron. Hopefully everything is well with you. I'm surprised you're up so late too, man. So, hey, yo, what's up, Ron? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Well, that's good, bro. Like if someone isn't that physically attractive, but their personality is a 10, then I'm more attracted to their appearance. Yes. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Like different strokes for different folks, you know. So, but yeah, Ron, that was a good comment, man. Yeah. Hey, man, good to see you, man. Are you going to bed now? Hey, get some good night's rest, man. Hope you got some rest from the podcast that you did earlier today too. So I probably have to watch the replay of your podcast, Ron. So shout out to you, man. So good stuff, my brother. Good stuff, man.
I don't mind traveling, but
Yeah.
I don't live here remotely. I mean, locally, excuse me.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you good? Any questions?
Get some good night's rest,
I
Ron.
don't think so.
No?
I don't-
Okay. All right. Well, then let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got
Okay.
a match.
Okay, what's that for you guys?
All right. I'll take the mic.
I think the next
And you guys
one
can
we
go
have
on
to have-
up. Go get your girl. Make some noise for them guys.
Okay, okay.
Aw. Okay, let's bring out our next single lady. Hello,
Oh, you just
welcome
finished?
in. What's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany, how old are you?
Brittany,
38.
Oh, she's pretty.
And what do you do?
I'm
She looks like Michelle Obama.
a
little bit.
clinical
That's cool.
lead for a research company, and I
Ooh.
also co-own Sunset Falls Healthcare. It's a mental health outpatient treatment center in Tucson.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
So I'm real spontaneous.
Oh
I
yeah, she's
enjoy
beautiful. She looked like Michelle
like just
Obama a little
waking
bit.
up
She's
on Saturday
cool.
mornings and deciding that
cool.
day what I'm gonna do
Okay.
because
Or Gabrielle
I don't like
Union.
to plan too far in advance, you
Gabrielle
know.
Union and Michelle
But
Obama.
like I'll
Okay.
wake up, go to the
She's
beach,
beautiful.
like take a drive. If I'm in Tucson, I'll drive to San
Oh, have
Diego.
a good one,
Wow.
brother.
If I'm in
Thank you for
Houston,
stopping
I'll
by,
drive to
man.
Galveston. I mean, you know, that beach is not the best, but hey, I'm gonna stick by it. You know, that's what we got. You know, I'm stick beside it. Also, I enjoy like giving back. I like feeding the homeless.
Nice.
I enjoy a lot of different things. I'm kind of random.
Mhm.
DIY, like I'll look up different YouTube videos on like how to lay laminate floors and
Oh, wow.
try to do it.
Okay.
It's random. But yeah, I just like to have fun, you know.
Nice.
Yeah.
And now, what do you look for in a man?
So I like a guy that is really confident, a guy that is like knows the value of a woman, you know, a man that is God-fearing for sure.
Let me pause for a moment. I mean, that's cool. You want to give her a compliment about her eyes. I don't see there's nothing wrong with that. No homo. So, hey, it's all good, Michelle. It's all good. No judgment here, too, if you're attracted to her eyes. That's cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. That's funny. It's funny how you worded it out, though. That's cool. That's funny.
I want him to have a relationship with God, you know, and like instead of just checking off a box, like I went to church on Sunday, like I prefer for him to try to spend some time in the presence and to cultivate that relationship.
Right.
Also, I like a guy that is persistent,
Mhm.
consistent. Yeah.
Okay. What are
Pretty
some
much.
deal breakers?
Deal breakers, I would say bad hygiene.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
makes sense.
Also, a guy that is rude, inconsiderate, doesn't have a relationship with God.
Yeah, that's good.
High level.
Let me pause for a moment. You're definitely a hey, I mean, you got your preferences, so you like what you like. And if you're attracted to men or women or both, that's cool. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Or to anyone else too who feels the same way as Michelle. If you're just if you're that particular type, you have a particular type of preference when it comes to who you're attracted to as well. That's cool, you know. So Yeah, no, it's all good. All is welcome here too. So yes, indeed, you're the definitely the dick lady. Hey, yo, let me play a clip for you too, Michelle. Hold up.
Sound like a porno star.
Respectfully saying that, Michelle. Meat sticks. Hold up. You said meat sticks?
Sound like a porno star.
You said banana there now? You said meat sticks and all that shit? That's deep. Yeah. Well said, Melinda. Mm. Oh man, you're funny. You guys are funny today. So shout out to you guys.
Level overview.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we do have a pop balloon.
Okay.
Let's go on over
Balloon?
there.
Do you look like
All
Gabrielle
right, your
Union,
name and
man?
age, and why did you end
You
up
missing
popping your
out, my
balloon?
boy.
My name is Nick. I'm 40. I would say like,
No, that's all good, Michelle. I understand. It's been a hot minute for you. Same for me too, in opposite terms as well. So it's just like when it comes to meeting certain women, it's been a what's the word for it too? It's not a struggle, but it's just just different nowadays. I'll just say different. So yeah, I can understand where you're coming from. A little bit differently.
you're beautiful, attractive, but
Thank you.
if I see you at the store, Target or something, I wouldn't approach you. It's not because you're not beautiful. It's just like, I wouldn't say you're not my type.
Oh yeah, the timing's
Um,
not right. That's for sure. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so if you saw her at Target, you said you wouldn't.
Nah.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
No,
Okay, and why not?
but you're very handsome.
Is it the blazer?
I just typically like a guy that has a little bit more meat on his bones.
Oh
and,
damn! Ouch.
Just the lips are a little dark for me, but you're very handsome.
Very.
And you carry yourself very well. If I saw you at Target, I would actually compliment you and tell you that you looked handsome that day, but I wouldn't see myself walking with you, But yeah, you're very handsome.
I respect
Man,
that.
to each their own, I
Thank
guess.
you. Okay, let's head on back.
Jeez.
We've got 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. So how have you guys prepared yourself for a relationship?
Yeah, it could be that.
Okay. Name and age, and how have you
with the
prepared
dream I
yourself for a
shared earlier,
relationship?
too.
Jonathan, 41, prepare myself for a relationship. I pray to God every day. I've been through plenty of relationships. I've been married. I did counseling to better myself as a human, as a man, to be ready for my partner.
That's
Wow.
good, man. That's powerful.
Name and age, and how did you prepare yourself
that's
to be in a
powerful.
relationship?
My name is Sincere. I'm 45, and the way that I prepare myself to be in a relationship is just a whole lot of self-reflecting. Sitting
That's good
down,
too, man.
looking over why things didn't go right before, why things might have got derailed, seeing what part I played in that. I think the biggest thing about people is just being very self-aware. If you're self-aware, you can notice your own flaws. You
Absolutely.
can see like,
True,
maybe
true.
I was tripping, I overtalked, I wasn't attentive, I didn't listen. Just simple things, and it's not as difficult as people might make it to just be self-aware and understand like the same thing that you don't want done to you, you don't do to others, and that type of thing. Just like I said, being very self-aware and understanding where I'm taking missteps at and fixing those. And
Absolutely.
Question: Where was the lights in you? That's a good question, Belinda. And actually just going to get into the dream right now too, just to explain to anyone who's probably doesn't know what I'm talking about. So basically, like a few days ago, I had this really powerful dream where I got married in a really beautiful place. It was just the lighting. I say like the lighting was very like natural because it's like I'm not sure if it was sunny, but it was like very like chill and serene. If I just put it in 2 words to categorize it, because it was like very serene. It was probably like in the morning, so it's kind of like the sun was just right, and it was just like very white and very chill. It was just like relaxing. It was kind of like a vacation kind of vibe too. But like I was wearing like a really nice suit. It was just it was awesome, and it was just like I was surrounded by people that I love too. It was just really powerful. But at the same time, I didn't know who I was marrying. I was like, what the hell? And then like all of a sudden, I felt like my eyes were being like covered, when it comes to like how someone surprises you, like when it comes to just like wondering who it is. I heard her voice and it was very soothing and sexy at the same time. And then I just woke up and I looked at my clock at my phone to see what time it was. And it was 12:22 a.m. when I woke up. And it was just very surreal. But like when it comes to with your question, Melinda, I believe the lighting was natural, so it's kind of like the sun was just like shining, and it was kind of like outside too. It was very like vacation like and very chill and serene. So just hopefully that answer your question. I feel like the dude who popped it was immediately by. So yeah, that could be it too if he was intimidated by her beauty. So yeah, that's a good point there too. If you felt intimidated about that, because she is attractive. She is attractive. I mean, she looks like Gabrielle Union. Like on certain angles too, and a little bit of Michelle Obama put together. That's her, from my perspective too. She looks kind of like a little bit of Gabrielle Union, a little bit of Michelle Obama. In some certain angles too. Oh yeah, she's a beautiful woman for sure. Was it? Yeah, it was definitely outside for sure. Yeah, it was romantic and very chill too. Michelle is just like I didn't know who this woman was, but she was a sexy, sexy woman, that's for sure. I was like, shit. I was like, damn, it was surreal. It was like very symbolic too. It was powerful. Because when I felt felt her hands on my face and on my eyes, I just woke up. I was like, what the hell? It was so surreal. Right, right. It was just like, wow. I was like, I want to go back to that dream because it was so surreal. So it was like, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I know. I can understand where you're coming from too. It's like you want to go back to it, but it's just it already happened. So for real. But anyways, let's get back into it.
That's how
Oh yeah, the dream that Melinda shared too. If you want to just share that too, Michelle, if you want to, of course, just to elaborate when it comes to deciphering Melinda's dream too. If you want to share that, or yours too, feel free to share if you want to, of course. So, anyways, let's get to it.
prepare myself to be in a relationship.
Wow, that's amazing.
And over here, your name and age, and how did you prepare yourself to be in a relationship?
My name is Reggie. I'm 44. How I've worked to prepare myself for a relationship or my next relationship is dealing with any past traumas that I've experienced, self-reflection, just working to build myself up to be someone that, is desirable, someone who has, something to offer. So yeah, just, dealing with past hurts, healthy, and learning that, the other person isn't always at fault for how things end up. It takes two.
Absolutely.
And so just accepting responsibility for any faults that I may have had in past relationships and just working to fix those.
That's amazing.
And what about for yourself? How did you work on yourself to prepare for your next relationship?
Definitely therapy. I believe in therapy. I'm good. Yeah, everybody I think needs a therapy, but also a lot of self-reflection. Just thinking about how my role in failed relationships, and what I could do to fix it. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to hand you a pick now. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
Okay.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Okay.
Let me pause that for a minute. They say in your dreams when you see faces, it's a face you've seen before. Maybe you didn't see your face because you haven't seen it before. Yeah, that makes sense. You could be right about that. Because if I didn't see her face, I mean, I probably don't know this person. So, yeah, that's a good point there, Michelle. You do know her, but don't see her. That could be a possibility too. I mean, I'm still trying to decipher it too, but I don't want to think too much of it. I just want to just accept it as it is. So yeah, definitely. That's a good possibility there too. It's a good way to look at it for sure.
All
Sorry.
right. Okay, and now Reggie, why did you have your balloon
Oh,
unpopped?
poor Reggie.
Well, she seems like she has a lot to offer. She seems like she's done some good work on
Oh,
herself
definitely for
to
sure. Trust the
build herself up
process.
for a new
You
relationship.
know,
And she's
that should be like a t-shirt logo too, right? Trust the process. That sounds really, really powerful. That's a really good phrase too, like affirmation. Trust the process. Yo, if I can make t-shirts off that, oh, I can make some money off that motherfucker. I'm gonna remember that. Let me put a star on that thing. Yeah, time will reveal. Trust the process. Oh, if they haven't done that already, but yeah. Definitely for sure. Get those t-shirts going. Yes. For sure, for sure.
She seems like she's ready and is
Oh,
responsible,
hold on.
or
Let
should I
me
say
read what
mature.
Belinda's sharing too before I start. When the Duke came in a dream, it was dark outside. I couldn't make his face. Only looking down on my face. Oh wow. That's wild. Oh, I appreciate that. I'll make sure to have your size and everything else too, and comfort level as well. Just because it's like, if I have to sell t-shirts, it'll probably be in a way that's stylish and comfortable, kind of like you're wearing like workout t-shirts, but very stylish, if that makes sense. So very stylish and comfortable and stylish for sure, and comes in all sizes too. Oh, for sure.
So, and she's attractive as well. So that's why.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Reggie.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
He's so handsome. And I love your response. I just popped. I just typically go for someone that, I don't know, it's probably the tattoos. But actually,
The
I like the
tattoos.
tattoos.
You
I
seem
just
like
have to
you're
pop
attracted
someone.
to.
It's
I'm
hard,
sorry.
I know, it's hard.
Gosh, but you're very well put together, and
It's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. We've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
What is the most significant relationship in your life right now, and what makes that relationship so significant?
Okay.
Okay.
Good question.
Start right here.
Easy money. My kids, easy money. I have 2 kids. My daughter and my son, 4 and 12. And that's the most significant relationship in my life. Taking care of them, guiding them, pushing them to be great.
That is a
My
good
life kind of
question.
tied around them
Definitely a
in
good
a
question.
sense. But I also had the freedom to do whatever I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it, because how successful I am in my own business. So, you know what I'm saying? But the most significant relationship would be my kids.
That's
Head
amazing.
heads over everything.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And what about over here?
Jonathan, 41. I gotta steal his answer. My daughter's 17, freshman in college. My twin, we look just alike. They say we eat everything alike. So but that's it.
Oh,
My daughter, maybe my god sister too. Yeah, my god sister, my daughter. Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then let's throw it back to you. What about for yourself?
So for me, I would say I had to really grow my relationship with God, because I was going through some things, had some few dark times, and I just really had to just dive back into the Word and cultivate that relationship with God. So I would definitely say
That's
God.
number 1.
Mhm, absolutely.
Okay. All right, guys. Any questions for her? Okay, go ahead.
You have any kids?
I do. I have one amazing 20-year-old. She's in college, going to school to be a veterinarian.
Oh, that's cool.
She's
Good for
makes
him.
straight A's. She's like a
Good for her
genius,
too.
and she's a lot of fun to be around. So yeah, that's like my little best friend.
Okay, and one other question. Light skin lives matter, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing that too, Melinda.
I'm just asking.
Damn.
I know Kendrick Lamar messed us up, but can you bring us back?
Kendrick Lamar, what you do, my boy?
Light skin lives matter.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Poor guy.
All right. Any questions here?
Yeah, I do. I got where you live?
In Tucson, well, Houston, but I travel to Tucson quite
That
often.
came in with the what?
What part of Houston?
Near
That's
Alvin,
true,
Galveston.
Yeah.
Poor
Okay.
Kendrick.
Let's go. I'm from Houston too.
Oh,
That's why I'm
man.
asked that.
Oh, what
Kendrick.
part?
The Southwest. Memorial, basically. I stay in the
Oh,
Memorial
Ain't
area,
nobody
like
us.
Memorial,
Shout out to
Galleria, in
Kendrick
between that
I
Lamar.
know
area.
exactly where that is.
Understandable. What else I have to ask you, beautiful?
Oh, shit.
Do you
Thank
hit
you.
the gym?
I do.
Yeah.
So when my knees agree, I love
Mm-hmm.
CrossFit. But yeah, I just like did a marathon. It was pretty hard, and yeah, it took a toll. But I love working out. Yes, that's really important. I actually meant to say that, but I forgot. But
No, you good.
yeah, I love the gym. Like absolutely. If I'm not doing like something hardcore CrossFit, then I enjoy like just taking long walks.
So what's your profession again? Do your profession allow you to be able to move around, travel, do your thing?
It does. Yes.
Okay. And what is it again?
I'm clinical lead for a research company, and that's remote. And I also co-own a mental health clinic.
Interesting. That's different. Very different. Sexy.
Thank you.
Scott. All right. So it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop that one.
Can I ask one more question? Please.
Okay, go ahead. Yes,
Thank you
yes,
so
yes.
He said he had a 4-year-old, a 12-year-old,
And then his is 17.
17-year-old.
Oh, 17 and 12.
17 and 12-year-old. What is the relationship like with the parent of your children? The other
Okay.
parent?
Co-parenting.
Jonathan, 41, great. I mean, both of my kids live. We have a good communication. We're good.
Okay, and both kids are by the same.
No, my first daughter is by my first marriage when I was 21 in college, and I have another daughter.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What about here?
She said, what was the question again?
Their co-parenting relationship. How is that?
That's what I was thinking about. First, I want to commend you for the way you said the parent of your kids and not your baby mamas.
I don't like that word either.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want to commend you on the respectful way you asked that question.
Oh, shit.
Secondly, I have an awesome relationship. My first son mother, that was my high school
Who
sweetheart,
we thinking
married
for?
for all my life to her.
That's a good question, Michelle. I don't know how to answer that, honestly. I think we were talking about her, the one that looks like Gabrielle Union, or him. I don't know. Sorry, I couldn't answer that question. But anyways, let's continue.
Got a divorce, and then my second child is by the person I was in a relationship for the last 6 years. So yeah, I got a great relationship. They could never go without. As long as I'm here, like they the mother of my kids. So if they hurting, then my kids hurting, and they see that, I can't have that. So
Absolutely.
if they would ever need anything, like my son mother is married, if they ever feel on hard times, they can come stay with me. I got y'all. Bring your husband, bring everybody. Y'all come post up here. My daughter mama, you know what I'm saying? If anything was to ever happen, fall on bad times, hard times, I got them. Come on. So we all cool.
for
It's
sure.
a
You
big, happy
definitely-
family, no issues. We intermingle. It's a great thing.
That's amazing.
I
That's
agree with
beautiful.
that, Michelle.
All
He's
right. Now it's time to
definitely
pop.
Okay. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Keep the balloon still.
Sorry.
I already knew Houston.
Don't say that.
All right. So you had your balloon for quite some time. Why so?
Beautiful lady, very educated. Like what she was talking about. So I was
Thank
interested.
you. Thank you so much.
Keep up the good work too.
Thank you.
And why'd you end up popping his?
Just honestly, I should have said that whenever I initially came out, but I prefer a guy that has children by one woman.
No.
So
yeah, that's what I'm getting at too.
But I
feel like she was
appreciate that,
hesitant
you know,
about
the
you
co-parenting
guys
situation is
having
good.
more than just one baby.
But you're very
Um,
handsome,
Thank you.
and I
children.
love your skin tone.
Thank
It's
you.
great.
Thank you.
It's a great skin tone. Absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah.
You're beautiful
hold
yourself.
up.
Thank you. I love the hair. You have a nice smile. Yeah, it's like you light up the room. So yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
thank you. Thank you. Don't make me cry.
No.
Okay, so you said you want a man, you prefer a man who has children by
One
one. So if I'm corrected, you have two, right?
Right.
You have two separate
Correct.
mothers for your kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
You could.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it is what it is.
So you did hold on to your balloon for quite some time. Why so?
Basically, I done popped on everybody, so I ain't want to pop again towards the end. Now, let's not take away nothing from the beautiful young lady. She was in Houston, so I felt like it was some opportunity there at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Here comes the zoom in
It's her
shot,
loss, not
man.
mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you judging off of, you know what I'm saying, then
Oh, man.
at the end of the day, hey, babe,
Oh.
I'm him, Jim. You missing out.
All right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Absolutely. I love your dimples.
Thank you, beautiful.
Yes, you're very handsome.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
You
yeah.
know, you holding it on. You killing yourself. That's what. Let me ask you this though. Can I talk on that? Can I do my thing?
Let's hear it.
Why would you base judgment on how many the mothers, like if they have more than one? Like
The only
can you
reason-
have more than one
honestly.
marriage?
The only reason I say that is because I want more children. And so I will be the third baby,
But what
parent
that
to your-
mean though? That's what I'm
I
trying to
just-
figure out. If you the third baby mama, I really feel like, or if you the third mother of the child, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's based on how he handling the situation. I feel like you need to
Absolutely.
delve into the situation and find out more. Like, was he out here just being and slanging it everywhere? Or were these long-term relationships?
Maybe
Were
yeah.
they locked in? You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? What's his relationship with the mothers? Like, all that should play a part in it. But if you're just looking at it from a surface standpoint and popping, then you losing.
I understand, but this is surface. I mean, how deep can we really get in this short amount of time?
You did get deep though. You asked pointed questions when you asked the relationship with the child's mother. That was a very pointed question. I feel like that should have held some weight on your end. But at the end of the day, though, I can respect your choice. I'm just letting you know you're losing.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's all the
Oh.
balloons popped. But thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on. Let's give it up for her, guys.
No.
I'll take the
Guys.
mic.
I'm sorry
Thank
for
you.
getting that either. You think what a lovely woman.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into
That's
this
it?
episode of
Damn,
Pop the
that was
Balloon or
short.
Find Love. If you'd like to be featured in any of our
yeah.
upcoming
Oh, yeah,
episodes,
that is
make sure
it.
you click on that link in the description box below and fill out a form to be considered. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.
That was interesting education there too. So yeah, how'd you guys feel about that episode? If you guys seen from the beginning to the end, so yeah, that's interesting. I'm sorry that most of those women didn't get a match though. They seem like really good catches, except the one that had the sassy attitude. But other than that though, yeah. Was there colorful lights in your dream? It was colorful. It, like I said before, felt like a vacation wedding, so it was very chill and serene. It was very like, how can I say it? It was kind of like going to Hawaii, similar, but like at the same time, it felt very relaxing. So it was like a vacations kind of like wedding. So it was very colorful and chill and serene. So that's how to describe it. The colors were very vibrant, but very like, it was very vibrant, but very I don't know what the word to describe it though. It was very vibrant and I'd say grounded, but also yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah, I'll say that at least. So yeah, of course. What kind of specific readings do you want? Like a spicy relationship reading? Oh, okay, yeah, for sure. All right, all right. Just to clarify. Okay, okay. Leading on moving the house. Oh, okay. Let me get my other decks out too. Before I go. Turn this off. Smells is overwhelming. So let me get this out. Clear this out. So yeah, okay. So what about moving and housing? Are you planning on moving out soon, Michelle, or moving to a new place or something? If you want to clarify, feel free to let me know when it comes to with your questions. So let me get myself sorted when it comes to with these beautiful decks right here. So, well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the recent episode of Pop the Balloon. If you guys ever want to see that particular episode by Arlette O'Malley, all credit goes to her. You're more than welcome to check out the playlist below too. When it comes to with that, all that good stuff. Shout out to Arlette. She does a wonderful job with podcasts and everything else. She brings some education and entertainment when it comes to with her Pop the Balloon podcast series too. So yeah, but all credit goes to her and her partner too, her husband. So other than that though, let me see. Forgive me for moving like a turtle. I'm just trying to get this all set up so I can use my decks here too. So let's see. So not moving. And okay. So you're gonna have 6 cards total, Michelle. So yes, let's see what we have here for you. So let's relax and connect to a source to see what we have for you, Michelle. And if any of these messages resonate with you, Michelle, just feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it as well. So, oh shit, oh, you're not shuffling this right. Hold on, let me try again. Moving and what is the connection that comes to this answers? Okay. Interesting. Oh, okay. So your lease is up. Gotcha, gotcha. And you're open to going to like a new place. Okay. Yeah, it's totally understandable. Okay, okay. This is message with this. Okay. And now for your relationships, I'm gonna pull 3 cards for you on this one. I'm gonna share all 6 cards for you, Michelle. When it comes to you with your questions, you know, one reading at a time, though. So let me see. When it comes to with your question with that. Ooh, nice. And oh shit. Whoa, I almost dropped this deck here. So when it comes to that, oh, you're welcome. It's all good. Doing 2 readings at once is actually pretty fun, so I don't mind doing it. So it's all good, Michelle. You're welcome. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Oh shit! Damn. All right. So what is the answer to this for relationships? Hold up. So let's okay. Shit. Okay. So let me go back to your question too. When it comes to like with your first reading too, Michelle, when it comes to with your moving and housing situation too, and desire with that, I have 3 cards for you when it comes to with your question. So I feel like when it comes to with the first message that I have for you, it's just like when it comes to with breakthrough. Oh, it doesn't look. Wait, how come it looks kind of backwards? Hold on a second. Hold on. Where am I? There we go. That's why it looks so backwards. So, anyways, when it comes to like with breakthrough, just like when it comes to like with your question, Michelle, when it comes to with moving. So basically, when it comes to just like when it comes to with your question, I feel like you really want to just go to like a new place in your life right now, or really just going to a new place in your life right now, to a new area where you feel more comfortable when it comes to just like, going through that kind of breakthrough. I feel like you really want to just be at a new place, basically, in a new environment where you really can really just feel comfortable, with yourself and especially with your family too. When it comes to it, that breakthrough, I feel like, it comes to with that desire that you have to, I feel like you want to just really breaking through and just really, moving on and just going to like a new destination when it comes to with the first message here. But at the same time as well, too, when it comes to with contentment, I just really do feel like you are a very loving person, but at the same time as well, it's just like when it comes to with contentment and just really, connecting with that, I just really feel like you are a really loving person, and like for this kind of goal that you are just really doing for yourself when it comes to with moving to another place. I really just feel like you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your family, for your, for your kids too, basically. Kind of like in this card too, when it comes to with contentment, there's a lot of loving energy here too when it comes to with this message. And I really do feel like, Michelle, this is kind of like a representation of like your energy too. You really are just doing this not just for yourself, but also for your kids too, when it comes to just really going through that breakthrough, to really just going to a new place for not just for yourself, but also for your family as well too. And just really embracing that as well when it comes to being that powerful contentment kind of like presence too, when it comes to with yourself and with your family. And just like when it comes to whatever decision that you want to make, just really, finding a place where you just really feel protected. So like when it comes to really just feeling protected and just really finding a place where you just really feel safe. So just really taking the time for yourself to really just feeling safe when it comes to with finding a new place where you feel comfortable, not just for yourself, but also for your family as well, for your kids especially, when it comes to with this message, and just really taking action with that too, to really find a nice, safe environment where you can really just feel safe and comfortable in your new space as well when it comes to with that. So feel free to let me know if any of these messages resonate with you too, Michelle, when it comes to with your question. So like when it comes to with that breakthrough, you really want to just really move on to a different place in your life, not and especially when it comes to like with that new environment, when it comes to with this message, and you really just feeling content, not just like when it comes to with that goal, when it comes to with moving out, but also for your family too. So basically, when it comes to with the reasoning when it comes to for moving out, is just not for yourself, but also for your family as well, for your kids, especially when it comes to with that, contentment and kind of energy too. Really motherly like and very caring energy here too, when it comes to with this message and just really embracing that, part of yourself too, Michelle, which you already do too. And just really taking action to really just finding that safe space where you can really just really feel safe in your new environment as well when it comes to with this message. So hopefully those messages resonate with you when it comes to with your question, when it comes to with moving out and finding a new place too. Hopefully that really helps, down the road, especially for in spring, especially in April as well. So definitely. And for your next question too, when it comes to with your relationships, oh boy, I got some shit for you. So brace yourself. If these messages resonate, if they don't, feel free to let me know as well. So when it comes to with the first message that I have for you, Michelle, I just really feel like you are romantic at heart. So you really want some romance in your life, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all want love in every aspect of our lives too. And you're old school romantic, so it's kind of like you want that in your life to really just find like a romantic partner. But like when it comes to what the next message that I have for you, and you really got to do some reflecting. So don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone, and you need some time alone, and you know why. So when it comes to having that alone time, when it comes to finding that right kind of partner, especially in your life as well, just doing some reflecting is a good thing too. So not talking to anyone and looking at anyone too, it's just like, okay, maybe I need to do some reflecting. So you need some fucking time alone, and you know why. So really good message here too when it comes to with reflection and just really just digging deep on that too in a really powerful way. I mean, in your own terms, of course, too. And just like, when it comes to with the answer to that as well, with the romance, it's just like having some no strings attached fun. It can really just help us to really just get to know someone too, but also to really just get intimate. So it's kind of like being an old school romantic. No strings attached fun. It's like, hold up, bumping uglies and all that. So when it comes to with this message, Michelle, too, especially for your spicy relationship reading too, just like when it comes to with no strings attached fun, just really connecting with that, especially in a safe way to really just get to know someone. Because as adults too, like getting to know somebody, looking for a romantic relationship and really reflecting on what we want and desire in a partner too, even if it's just like with sex, and just has some no strings attached fun, even if it's bumping the uglies, having sex, bumping and grinding and all that shit too. So just really taking these messages to heart too when it comes to with your relationship reading too. So just like when it comes to being romantic, when it comes to, let me see if I can put that down, when it comes to with your question too, when it comes to with your spicy relationship reading, when it comes to with this powerful message here, the old school romantic, which is good. And you just really, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. That kind of sounds harsh in this card, but if you really just break it down, just really having some time alone for yourself too can really just help. And you need some fucking time alone, and you probably know why. So just really reflecting on that shit too. So this card is really, it really just calls us out in the most craziest ways too. It's really powerful. No chill when it comes to with the rebel deck, but when it comes to with the answers to those two cards as well, it's just like having some no strings attached fun can really just spice things up as well. It doesn't have to be necessarily sex. So wherever that may be, cuddling or just watch Netflix and chill, basically. I don't know. Wherever that helps you to really just have some fun in your life, no strings attached fun, just go for it too. Just really, connect with that in a healthy way. So hopefully that made sense to you, Michelle. And let me see what you guys are sharing there too. Let's see what the breakthrough, contentment, and protection. Beautiful. Oh, you're welcome, for sure. Contentment looks like she's holding a baby belly, which represents yeah, it does. It does represent children too, and it also represents like love as well, just like that nurturing kind of love too. So definitely, for sure, that is true. Powerful, good analogy there too, Michelle. Birthing a new safe space, yeah, definitely, for sure. Birthing a new safe space. Yeah, creating that just for yourself and for your family too, Michelle. Definitely, for sure. Mm. You're definitely a romantic. Hey, nothing wrong with that being a romantic. I mean, I'm a romantic too, and most, creatively aspects of that too. So yeah, definitely, for sure, for sure. Yes, single time is totally. Oh yeah, definitely. Reflecting, and especially when it comes to having that time alone, is a really good thing too. So like when it comes to with this message, just really reflecting and having some time alone can really just help us to figure a lot of stuff out when it comes to with ourselves and what we want in life, what we don't want, etc. So that's really powerful there too. And yes, playtime. Like Macho Man said, it's Toby Maguire. 3 minutes of playtime. There you go. So yes, indeed, no strings attached fun. If it's cuddling or wrestling or sex, wherever that floats your boat, Michelle, go for it. Yes, indeed. Hopefully those messages were helpful for you too. So no dudes in the situation. I mean, hey, that's a good way to look at it too. So no dudes in the situation. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it if we break it down. So very powerful stuff for you, Michelle. Definitely. Or maybe have to go monthly if they have to. So stop looking. I mean, it's your choice, Michelle. I mean, when it comes to with these messages, so it's your choice. You always have a choice too. This is just like for interpretation and just something to learn from. So definitely, for sure, just like, hey, if you need to stop looking for a dude, that's helpful. If not, I mean, hey, it's your choice. Thank you, Melinda. Should do a spicy wing. Yeah, the should do a spicy wing. Oh, I'm open to it if Melinda is too. Spirit knows I'm not ready for a serious relationship. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, if you know you're not ready, I mean, that's your choice. I respect that. Definitely, for sure. So I hope those messages were very helpful for you, Michelle, especially for what you're looking for when it comes to creating a new space for yourself and for your family too. And like with you just seeking out a partner too, or not. So just really, reflecting on that as well. Appreciate that, Melinda. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I just do my best. Just go with the flow, So appreciate it. Appreciate it. And I have a reputation for doing that too. So I appreciate that as well. Thank you. Yeah, I'm down for it. I'll go last. So I'll do a reading for you too, Melinda. So which one that you prefer, feel free to let me know and I will pull some cards for you. And then I'll probably be the last one, and I'll probably will wrap it up. So my reading will be a collective and my reading put together. So just to wrap things up too. I am open to relationship, but nothing serious. Right. Exactly. Friendship first. Yeah, definitely. I respect that. So that's why I got the no strings attached card too. It's like, oh, just see where it goes. Nothing serious. Just really having some no strings attached fun. Yeah, I respect that. For sure. So what kind of reading do you want, Melinda? A spicy relationship or something healing and divine? Feel free to let me know. And I will pull some cards for you when it comes to you with your reading. And all that good stuff as well. Feel free. Spicy reading. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Cool. I respect that. I'm gonna go with the flow, Melinda. You got it. I'm gonna use these spicy ass cards. So let's see what we got for Melinda. Let's see what we got. Backs, selection of shoulders. Let's see where it goes. Damn. Okay. Let's see that again. What is the next message for Melinda? I'm getting deja vu with these messages again. Interesting. What? Oh, okay. And now, what is the meaning of these messages? What's the answers to that? Oh, shit. That was quick. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, shit. Yo. Okay. This card flipped out. So, Melinda, I got 3 messages for you. Feel free to let me know if any of these messages resonate or not. That's totally cool. It's your choice. So, when it comes to what the first card that I have for you is like orgasmic too. So I feel like when it comes to with your spicy relationship reading too, you're very orgasmic too. You really want to experience that and seek that out and everything else too. When it comes to with this message, it looks like with the woman with the messy hair again too. It's like, oh shit, like she looked like she had a good time with somebody. So like feel like this is you right now too energetically, and it's just like, oh, very orgasmic like too. You're really connected with your creative energy too when it comes to with this message right here as well, when it comes to just being who you are as well. And it's just like, when it comes to what the next message too, Melinda, I'm not sure what you did, but it says fucking apologize. And seriously, just do it. I'm not sure what you did, but just really reflecting on that when it comes to with the apology, I'm not sure what you did as well. When it comes to, I don't know, I'm not trying to judge here, But when it comes to what the answer to this, message as well in the reading, it's just like when it comes to too self-conscious, I'm not sure what you did, but I don't know, just really, reflecting on that as well. It made you feel unbothered or, self-conscious or just like a little bit uneasy too when it comes to with yourself as well. When it comes to with being orgasmic and apologizing for something that you did too. I don't know. So just really reflecting on that too within yourself or just like in general too when it comes to with that. If it resonates too, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about that as well. So so you guess you need to text first? Say what? Hold up. Hold up. You guess you need to so that's why I got these three cards together, huh? So you got to make the first move. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So it's kind of like, orgasmic. It's like, oh, you're in a good mood and you're feeling somebody too, when it comes to with this message. But at the same time, it's like, yo, like, what did you do, fam? When it comes to with this message, like, you got to fucking apologize for something and just do it. Seriously, just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf said, just do it. I'm not sure what you did, but it's kind of like it's making you feel uneasy too. So just really recognizing that within yourself too. It's like, oh shit, like, did I fuck up? Like, yo, did I fuck up? It's like, but just really reflecting on that too in a really healthy and powerful way as well when it comes to with this message. So I'm spot on. What did you do, fam? Oh no. What did you do? You're welcome, though. No, seriously, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help you out, but what did you do, fam? What you do? What you do? You need to text first and apologize and go to old. Oh shit, that's funny. Damn, damn, damn. That's powerful. I'm glad I could help you out, Melinda. Much love. And then actually I'll do a spicy relationship reading on myself and I'll pull different cards for the collective. I'll just do that. I got enough energy to do that. So damn. Ain't that some shit. All right. Let me see if I could decipher my dream that I had with these cards though. So that's basically with me. I'm gonna decipher what that dream meant for me too with these messages. Let's see. That'll be a fun question for me. What did that dream mean for me when it comes to with that? Oh, appreciate that, Michelle. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. So let me see. What did that dream? What did that dream mean spiritually? What are you trying to tell me with that dream? What was the intention? When it comes to what was the intention with the travel that I had recently? It's all good, Michelle. I understand. But I appreciate your love and support. Oh shit. A tenth of whoa. You gotta be I almost sent the yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the hell? What the hell does that mean? What the hell? Yo, let me see what this means. What the fuck did I get? What the fuck did I just get? That's what that means in that dream? Yo, come on. What do you got in this dream? What do you got for me? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You gotta be shitting me, man. Man, hold the fuck on. You calling me out on this bullshit right here, Clarence? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Hold up. I'm about to entertain these motherfucking people tonight with this shit. Yeah, you better throw your phone if I get that card. Yo, what the fuck? throw your phone, just change the service and all that shit. Better get a new case for that shit. Get a new case, a charging case, a new phone line too, and all that. Hope you got insurance. Yo, what is the answers to these cards though? Oh my goodness. Mm, mm, mm. Changed my number and shit, right? Changing your number and shit. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So when it comes to what deciphering what that dream, what's the intention of the dream that I had recently, you're about to be blown away by this too. So feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about how you feel about these messages as well when it comes to what I'm about to share. So, like with the first message that I got for myself is intense affair. So basically, when it comes to with the dream that I had too was a really intense affair. I'm not sure what's going on with these messages too. So it's really intense. I'm probably the dude right there too, and it's kind of like, oh my gosh, that intense affair. Yo, there's some spicy ass energy with that dream that I had right there recently too. So really intense stuff here too when it comes to with that. And and with the next message that I have, it says you equals tight ass. And I gotta loosen the fuck up and control freaks don't get laid. So I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I gotta just loosen up and just really relax too. So just like if I'm too rigid and nervous, I won't get laid. So it's kind of like with the intense affair when it comes to with this message. I gotta loosen the fuck up basically. So it's when it comes to with this message right here. Oh my gosh. So dude is like, take this. Oh my god. Hey, yo. What the fuck?
No, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
Good Lord. What's up, Cecily? What's good? What's good? AKA your spirit's hand. Shout out to you as well. And hope you're having an awesome day. I hope you had a productive day as well, too. So when it comes to with that, and you just walked into with me, just I'm deciphering the dream that I had too that I told you about when it comes to with the dream of me getting married and wondering what it all means too when it comes to with that. And it's just like when it comes to with that, you just walked in at the right place at the right time. So hey yo, you guys are talking about my cheeks, yo, but yo, my gosh, you guys are crazy. my gosh. But basically, continue to the reading that I had to, just trying to decipher the dream I had recently. And just like with the answer to those two cards that I pulled too, it's just like just really getting into role playing too. So I'm not sure what that's all about when it comes to with role playing and what kind of dynamics too when it comes to, I don't know if I'm, you know, the dominant one or the submissive one too. I don't know. It's just like when it comes to with role playing, it's just like there's kind of like dynamics going when it comes to with role playing. So I'm not sure who's the boss, who's not, who's top. I don't know. It's so crazy shit too with this message right here too. But basically, you know, when it comes to with that, oh, you're welcome. Anytime, anytime. I'm glad you're here too. So, you know, when it comes to with that, oh, I'm not doing that no more, Melinda. Forget that shit. Yo, you guys are crazy. I'm not twerking no more. Yo, leave that to Magic Mike. And that's his thing. That's his stick. I ain't my stick no more. The fuck? Y'all tripping. Oh no, I'm not. I ain't, my stripping days are over. Leave that to Magic Mike and shit and Kevin Nash or John Cena. I don't know. So when it comes to with that. But basically, when it comes to with deciphering the dream that I had recently too. So when it comes to with these three cards together, when it comes to just like deciphering the dream I had, I'm going to share these one more time too. So like when it comes to with the first message that I had to when it comes to with the intense affair as well, it's just like a lot of intense energy here too when it comes to with the dream that I had as well. It just creeped up on me just out of the blue. It's like really intense, so I'm not sure what's up with that. But like when it comes to with the next message, it says like I'm being a tight ass basically when it comes to with this message, and I gotta loosen the fuck up. So just really relaxing, not being so nervous basically when it comes to with this message right here too. And just like I need to just really, you know, dive deep into the role playing aspect of it too. So just really, you know, very dynamic and role playing. I need what role I need to play into when it comes to with this intense affair. I'm probably gonna dive deep into that as well. So interesting stuff. Oh man, this is this is great. This is great. You have a tight ass because basically, I mean, this gaming chair is pretty comfortable, but at the same time, it's just like sitting on it for a long period of time. It just makes your butt numb. Just gonna be straight up with you guys too. So yeah, my stripping days are over. So nope, my stripping days are over. I'm retired. Like the other Undertaker. I'm done. I'm done, son. So I turn my head and I would giggle from the yo giggle from the middle. What does that even mean? Oh shit, that's funny. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Needs to look into the abs. Hey, yo, ass massages. I mean, I don't know. Hey, I guess. So, I don't know if that's even legal, man. Ass massages, yo. Oh, okay, okay, okay. What the fuck? Jay might have a few high dollar. Yo, what the hell?
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he tried it.
I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I deciphered his dream, what it means with these messages, and it all makes sense now. So I'm fucking done. I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective. I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Yeah. What the fuck? Yo, you seat snap. My goodness. That comment takes the cake, man. I'm telling you. Oh, that got me good. Oh shit. I'm fucked up. I'm gonna put some cards for the collective, man. You guys are tripping. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to talk about this, Cecily. Hey yo. Oh my goodness. Pull one for you? Okay, yeah, you got it. You got it. I'll pull one for you, then I'll do the collective last. Okay. All right. I'll pull some for you. But hold on, let me finish this first. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, Cecily. That was the funniest thing ever. Please be yourself, Cecily. Please be yourself. This is funny as hell. It's hilarious. But I'll definitely pull some cards for you first, and I'll do the collective last. How's that? Okay. How's that? Ooh, nice. Oh shit. Oh man, y'all are tripping. Y'all are a trip, man. I'm telling you, y'all are a trip. The action. Wow. Oh shit. Now that's a double whammy there. So, where are you at, Cecily? Here we go. I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Hold up. I have something for you. Yo, this is gonna be fun. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so pull some for her. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got for Cecily. I'll do something special for you, my friend. So let's see. That comic killed me, man. Motherfucker. Oh shit, I can't keep a straight face. Oh shit. Okay. Woo. All right. Oh shit. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the hell? Yo, that's wild, man. That's wild. That's crazy, man. Y'all are trip. Alright, smells like digested strike. What the hell? What am I reading? What did you say, Michelle? What the fuck? Yo, you got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, Paula. I gotta read what she just said. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up in here. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm telling you. I can't stop laughing right now. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up right now, man. This is crazy. Whew, let me read the comments. Got me fucked up. Oh man. Appreciate that though. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh shit. Let me read that. Read that.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he tried it. Oh!
Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. You got me fucked up today. Okay, Cecily. I got some messages for you too, so feel free to let me know if these resonate or not when it comes to with your reading too. So, like when it comes to what the first message that I have for you is all about self-pleasure. So, and just saying that respectfully, of course, just really connecting with that when it comes to with self-pleasure, just really taking the time for yourself to enjoy yourself when it comes to with just like relaxing, doing something fun or anything else too when it comes to with this message respectfully, of course. And like when it comes to with the next message that I have for you, also just really reminding yourself that you are loved when it comes to who you are as a person. Just really, remembering that as well, just that you are loved and you are here for a reason and don't fuck it up. Just really knowing your worth, knowing who you are and your purpose and everything else. Just always remember that you are loved, my friend. Just really, recognizing that from a healthy space too when it comes to with this message. And of course, too, when it comes to it, the next message that I have for you is just really having some no strings attached fun with you or your your partner, Victor. I mean, your partner as well. When it comes to with that, I had to catch myself for a bit. So when it comes to with no strings attached fun, just really connecting with that with person that you trust the most when it comes to with your partner and so on and so forth, and just really having some fun too. So just really when it comes to with these three messages together too, my friend, just really, if any of these messages resonate when it comes to with enjoying yourself, when it comes to with the first message, and just really knowing that you are loved when it comes to with knowing your worth and what you are here for a reason too. Just don't mess it up when it comes to with this message. And just really having some fun, no strings attached fun when it comes to with this message and just really connecting with that in a really healthy way. So hopefully that helps too, Cecily, when it comes to with these messages too. So what the fuck y'all talking about? What sniffing scissors? What the fuck? Y'all got me fucked up today. Imagine trying to do a serious reading while people are in the chat talking about what your share smells like. Jeez. I appreciate it. Only happens in this podcast too. So only on the after hour conversations you get stuff like this. You can't beat it. Very helpful, especially when it comes to me being. Oh yeah, for sure. Just really knowing your worth too. So yeah, definitely. I'm glad it was helpful for you, my friend. You just always know that you are loved and you're an amazing person. and just really recognizing that too when it comes to with this message. And you are here for a reason. Just don't fuck it up, you know? So yeah, you got this, Cecily. You got this. Oh man. Yo. Oh man. Oh yeah, I'll do Victor, then I'll do the collective for sure. So I'll pull one for Victor. I'll do one for my boy Victor. I'll do one for my boy Victor. I got you. Got you, man. I got you. It's all good. It's all good. And my cheeks are getting sleepy, metaphorically speaking. Ooh, I just dropped the bar right there. Cheeks are getting sleepy, metaphorically speaking. I should be writing rhymes and shit. I'll be destroying John Cena in the rap right now. Blockhead ass boy. Anyways, I like John Cena. Shout out to him. He's one of the goats in wrestling. Victor. Oh, this is deep. Something here from Victor. Hold up. So let's see for Victor. Vic. Jeff, Vic. Okay. All right, Vic. I see you, player. Exactly, Michelle. Going ham on the chest. Y'all are tripping. Love you guys. Oh shit. Y'all are tripping, man. 3 hours and 33 minutes. That's saying something right there, too. If you guys are looking at the time, that's a divine timing right there. Just mark this podcast divine timing. Oh shit. That's a message there for sure. Oh shit. Oh man, love you guys. Oh man, that's funny. All right, so let's see what we have here too. So let's see answer for Victor when it comes to his cards. Yeah, stop right here. Respect, my boy. Okay. All right, Vic, if you're watching this, my boy, I got some 3 powerful messages for you when it comes to with your spicy relationship reading. Feel free to let me know if this resonates with you or not. So, Victor, my boy, I have some powerful messages for you too. So, when it comes to with the first card that I have for you, Victor, it's all about making love. So, I feel like you really want to express that towards someone that you really, really care about. And I probably know who this is too. When it comes to with this message, it's very powerful, very, very spicy, which is cool as hell. When it comes to with this message, just by making love, it's like, oh, you want to make love to your partner. That's beautiful. So, like when it comes to the next message that I have for you is just really asking the expert, ask a fucking expert when it comes to just really getting tips when it comes to with making love. And don't rely on your friends or the internet. Just listen to a damn professional, So it's kind of like, sex therapists and all that. If you need that, of course, I know you don't need to, but if you're open to that, just really keeping this message in mind when it comes to with this message too, when it comes to with your reading as well, just really asking that, having that kind of different expert perspective when it comes to it. How can I spice up, the relationship too, when it comes to with that pleasing your partner and all that, if you want to, of course. And just like by just doing that, you're gonna be driving her crazy. So it's kind of like, hey, things are gonna be spicy. People are gonna have a good time. Birthday suits and all that shit. So, yo, this is gonna be cool, my boy. Good stuff. So, powerful stuff, my boy. Powerful stuff. Very spicy. Very spicy. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Mm, mm, mm. Hope this resonates with you, Victor. And many blessings, man. I feel like you want to do some powerful, intimate stuff, which is beautiful. So good stuff, my boy. Especially when it comes to with making love, which is totally cool for you and your partner. When it comes to with this message and just really asking that kind of expert perspective when it comes to asking like an expert when it comes to sex and intimacy and all that powerful stuff here too. And just like, don't rely on your friends or the internet, when it comes to with that. Just listen to a damn professional when it comes to with this message here too. And because when you do, hey, she's gonna be driving you. She's gonna be, things are gonna get real spicy real quick. You're gonna drive her crazy. I'm telling you that. So good stuff, my boy. Good stuff. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, my boy. It's all good. It's all good. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's next Saturday yet. I totally understand where you're coming from with that too. So, oh man, I got some powerful messages for the collective before I wrap this up. When it comes to if any of these messages resonate with you, especially for the last week of March and early April coming up as well, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts at any time as well. When it comes to with these three powerful collective messages, so when it comes to with the first one, just really trusting your intuition, trusting that gut feeling, not just with your heart, but also with your gut feeling, every part of yourself too. Just really trusting your intuition to what you're sensing, what you're experiencing, and just really doing that, especially during spring and especially for the last week of March and coming up with April, and especially for the whole year too. Just really connecting with your intuition and really just doing that your own way when it comes to with that message and just really taking the time for yourself to really just appreciating that beauty within ourselves too. So just really taking the time for ourselves to really just appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves. And even just like within us too, as human beings, just really taking the time for ourselves to really just appreciate the most beautiful aspects about ourselves from not just our physical appearance, but also, who we are and energetically and mentally and emotionally too. Just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of ourselves too when it comes to with this powerful message as well, when it comes to with beauty and just really taking the time for ourselves to really just practice sharing that beauty towards yourself and towards the people that you care about, and especially towards your environment also too in the most healthiest and beautiful aspects too. So just really not only appreciating the most beautiful aspects about ourselves, but also taking action with that as well when it comes to with this powerful message here too, which is about beauty as well. So just really taking action to really just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects about ourselves and people that we care about, and just like with our environment as well, especially when it comes to what you see that beautiful. I think it's like a baby bird there too. So really symbolic there when it comes to with this message right here, just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of life from the planet to people that we care about, especially within ourselves too. So very symbolic and powerful messages for the collective here too. So feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too when it comes to with these messages, especially for the collective as well. Also, and feel free to just share your own feelings and thoughts at any time when it comes to with these messages. And of course, too, with that being said, I have so much fun with you guys too when it comes to with this these kind of conversations and readings and all that beautiful stuff as well. So at the end of this live stream, things got really intense and really fun real quick, which is totally awesome. So I thank you guys for just being here too. Shout out to you, your spirit's hand, and Michelle and Melinda, JR, all you lovely people who are watching this too. So Intuition is powerful but easy to try to find reasons. Yeah, that is so true. Because our minds are very influential. It could, yeah, that's true. Because our minds are very influential. It could really just be a good place and a bad place to be at the same time. So yes, what you said is spot on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah, please do if you want to just, break it down too when it comes to with that reading as well. Oh, for sure. So definitely. I thank you guys for hanging out with me for almost 4 hours. That's crazy. I appreciate you guys for just being here too and everything else. And yeah, if you guys want to watch the Pop the Balloon recent episode or just decipher what I've shared to you earlier in the podcast as well, you're more than welcome to do so as also. And I'll definitely will be back next week on Saturday when it comes to with the after hour show too. So wait, let me see. Are you feeling over the clouds now? I'm feeling pretty content actually, Melinda. I'm good. So like I'm a very solid dude, so I'm good right now. I'm just want to eat my noodles and talk with a friend of mine about what she's with talk with a friend of mine after this podcast. So it's gonna be fun too. So appreciate it. Likewise, thank you. I appreciate that, Michelle. Shout out to you. Shout out to Melinda. Shout out to your Spirit's Hand and JR and all you guys too who are watching this live and watching the replay too. So I put in a lot of work for this, these kind of podcasts too, and I'll definitely will be back live at the same time, at the same place, same channel too, at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So when it comes to with that, feel free, if you guys like this podcast, if you guys ever want to show support, just also to feel free to smash the like button. That really helps with the channel when it comes to with being the algorithm and everything too, because the algorithm always changes too. I'm not sure what's up with that, but if you want to just show support by liking this podcast, that really helps too. If you want to connect with me on social media, if you guys need some essential oil products, self-care products when it comes to with essential oils and look my services, if you want like a Reiki session or more, you know where to find me. And yeah, that's basically it when it comes to with that. So if you guys want to check out the Discord server or my website or my services or even just my channel too, feel free to do so. And without further ado, I am about to, about to wrap it up. So again, thank you guys for watching. You guys take care. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. And if anyone gives you any kind of crap for any kind of reason to, just tell them this.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Or if they just giving you any kind of crap for any kind of reason, give them the big boot like this.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck.
And just really making like a diss track like this. Yes, and just really promise yourself to really just protecting yourself, who you are, kind of like this legendary wrestling.
And that is a promise.
Yeah. So, anyways, yes, give him the boot. Yes, hold up, we gotta play that shit again. Hold up, if someone gives you crap, for any kind of unhealthy reasons too, give him the big boot.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck.
I definitely will, Michelle. My noodles are ready for me to rewarm and eat all that good shit. So, oh, for sure, And yeah, if someone is trying to mess with you or trying to trying to get it all up in your, in your face like that too, just tell them this.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, let's play that clip again too. So if anyone kind of gives you any kind of crap for any kind of reason too, even if it's just like for no kind of reason, unjust, just tell them this.
Shut your bitch ass up.
And that's a wrap. So yes, thank you for watching. You guys take care. and many blessings. So thank you.